But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls useless so my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Causing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm wondering yourself a victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the enemy. She won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower. Speed punching, smoking weed. I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut butter. Twitter family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin. Most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Creighton.
Charlie.
Salutations, my good man. It feels like it's been a really long weekend.
Good morning.
I feel like we took a vacation from the podcast. It's been normal days. Like we did a podcast
Well, we
on
did
Thursday.
a bunch though, like this weekend though.
Yeah, a
You know
lot
what I mean?
happened like throughout the fucking just the span of 3 days. I don't understand. There it is.
We got a bunch of good news. So, there's that. A lot of stuff in the works for us.
Well, potentially.
Yeah.
Like we can't let's not definitively say anything or we'll jinx ourselves.
I know, but I mean,
But
like,
yeah.
it's
Private
been.
Smith
I
head
feel
ass.
like it's been a productive weekend.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely. I'm still waiting on my fucking taxes to like.
It's been a productive weekend for everybody else
go through.
but Charlie.
No, it's been productive. I mean, I had a good weekend. I just mean like, there's one. I just want my fucking stimulus to go through. I'm waiting, and
Look,
it's just not here
Charlie,
yet.
just accept the fact that we're all rich now and you're not.
I'm okay.
I was
hey
like-
Rickma, I love you, man.
I was like, why am I feeling a warm spot
want
on my
my stomach.
leg? And I realized what it is. It's the it's the heater. blowing
Oh,
on
you
my
can
leg.
move it if it's.
No,
like,
no, no. It's not uncomfortable. I was just like, what is that? Am I having a heart attack? Or
If it,
you know what I mean? Like,
I thought you were gonna say, and I pissed myself.
oh shit. Hold on. They can't even see me. They just saw me off. I like, what's
That's
her name
hilarious.
from the Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, shit. The
She's
receptionist lady.
Or like the deputy mayor. I don't know. what
Yeah,
she-
well, you don't even
She's
see.
really
You
hot.
don't even see her
Yeah.
face. So you see like just under her neck.
And she was amazing. She was beautiful.
Charlie wants his stem. Yes, I do.
Miss
I
Miriam?
never got my original too. Like I haven't had any of the stimuluses.
Technically,
Stimuli?
it's 3 stimuli. Or
Stimuli? Stimuluses?
I like stimuli.
Yeah, I do too. I haven't gotten any of my stimuli. I'm supposed to get the first 2 as a refund on my federal income tax.
That's funny.
What?
Sorry, I saw the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the other one, I don't know. I don't know if other people are already getting the new one. And
Bro, I got mine
I doubt I'll ever get it.
Friday. Like,
Yeah, like-
Biden came on TV and talked about it, and then I got it that
Yeah,
evening. I was like,
see,
damn,
like-
this man is effective.
and I did my taxes the last 3 years, all through TurboTax, and all direct deposit. And I still don't have it. Oh, there goes the internet.
They're coming for you, Charlie.
Well, there's a chance we are not being. Oh no, well, I can't tell. Oh, we're green again, so maybe we're good. It's lagging over on the OBS. I'm confused.
I mean, like, it's green over here for me too. Like, it's kind of like in and out, but it's not like off.
Like stopping. Okay, cool.
Did you guys fix that, by the way, you and Mike?
So Mike called Comporium today and was like, "Hey guys, what the fuck?" And they were like, "Everything's good on our end. There's something wrong with your shit." And he checked our wireless, and our wireless is a little like the speed on our wireless is kind of low, but we're hardwired in. So
yeah.
like I did a speed test today with him in here, and it was like 30 for the upload, which is like not amazing, but it's not bad either. But we had like fucking 600 or 700 down, so I don't know why your internet is shit. That's what I'm saying.
you should test it while we're live.
No, I'm not gonna strain the system any more than we already are.
Let's run some
Them
games
bangs are
while we're doing
hanging
it,
like
too.
the sleeves of a wizard. Mine or Creighton's?
Probably mine. You don't really. You got yours cut off.
I just
today.
washed mine, so like mine's all like floofy instead of like out.
And you got a haircut today.
That's what. Yeah,
From me.
No, not from you.
Yeah.
It's from your girlfriend.
Yeah. Same
Creighton's
thing.
girlfriend gives me haircuts.
Yeah. She gives
And
me
she gives
haircuts,
me haircuts because he won't let her cut his hair.
too. It's not that. I let
That's,
her cut my hair.
that's the reason. No, you let
She
her.
cut
You
my
have let
hair.
her one time.
Yeah. I've
She
only
gets to
my
cut
hair.
mine all the time. Not gets. That's like some. It's like a fucking privilege. No, she cuts my hair all the time, and she only cuts yours once like a year, maybe if you're nice to her.
Man, I'm so lucky to be doing a podcast with the guy who lets Kristen cut his hair.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty. It's a pretty big thing. You got them wizard sleeves, lobby boy. Charlie looks like he buys 30 racks of Busch Light.
Yeah.
I do. I definitely look like a shithead right now, like more
Yeah.
than usual.
I mean, you always look like
usually-
that.
I
We
usually
call you
try and keep-
Shafid.
I usually try and keep my facial hair, and like it's still like there.
She was right,
but-
though. You needed to cut it.
She didn't want to cut it. I cut it. She said you should keep it.
You were right, though. You needed to cut it.
Okay, then there you go.
I can't remember how that went.
You weren't
Damn,
there.
what
That's
the
why
hell?
you weren't there for it.
Oh, yeah.
Creighton's on his phone, so he's just like
I'm
he's like
trying
filibustering
to-
his like conversation,
I'm trying to
like with words that he remembers from earlier.
put the shirts off in all the places.
Look at him, bro. His mind just filling in the gaps of words he
So-
doesn't know what to say.
Did you see the tweet that I retweeted this weekend?
You know
About
what?
the
All
stimulus?
my whole weekend was based around watching your Twitter, waiting for you to retweet something. No, I didn't fucking see what you said. What kind of question
I
is
thought
that?
you were being serious. For a minute.
No,
was
dude,
like, really?
I haven't done anything.
So-
What kind of did I like the tweet? Probably not.
The tweet.
Like
the
pay
tweet
you
was-
pay attention. You're the one who's
The
asking me
tweet was
questions.
the lady going like, "Man, I thought we were getting 2,000 instead of 1,400" on her tweet, and like right below it said like 6,000 spent in butt plugs. Like she tweeted a picture of her account statement.
I saw a lot of good like memes. Like someone said, me before the stimmy. Stimmy hits, and it said, the cashier at McDonald's, you said you want French fries with that? I said, no, I'd like the franchise with that. Like everybody thinks they're rich, so they're going out and trying to spend all their money.
Oh man.
I once fucked myself with a can of Busch Light. It wasn't worth it. Also, fuck light beer, you fucking pussy bitches. I don't drink beer at
Did
all,
you say it can?
so I'm the ultimate
It's a
pussy
wide
bitch.
object.
It's not really. Not comparative to other. Never mind. You know what? I've been hanging out with Carly too much. The tweet the girl had her expenses on it. Best tweet. Yes, there was one. A dude had a similar one where it was like, oh yeah, that stimmy hit different, and it showed like his purchase history, and he had spent like 40 grand on like OnlyFans like
Yeah.
donations. That one was funny. Creighton, scoot back, please. That lighting is very unflattering. Really? I'd say the opposite.
We don't have the light on behind us. That's why. The light's all weird.
Yeah, but right now, like at least on my screen, you look great. You look better than me right
that's
now.
on your stream, Charlie, not
Yeah.
on our viewers' stream.
Okay,
So,
okay.
get
You
it
gonna go cut the
together.
light on?
Yeah. I'm gonna get up.
Creighton is like the most vain motherfucker I've ever met when it comes
Thank
to the
you.
podcast. No, it's not a flattering thing for me to say to you. You shouldn't take it in a nice way. You absolute animal.
You're welcome, Charlie. It's the answer.
You know what I can't wait to do?
What?
Whenever we do find a place, whether it's this place we're checking out tomorrow or the other place,
What
that we're
is it?
potentially
What are you
checking.
gonna do?
I can't wait to like actually decorate an area for like have a podcast spot. You know what I mean? Like have a place that like right now. Like this is my fucking. This is where I sit. This is where my computer is. You know what I mean? Like this is where I just hang out.
Yeah.
Like
You
in
can't
general,
wait to
like
have,
my
a
bed.
place to
My
chill.
bed is a foot and a half behind you. My
Yeah.
my fucking clothes are on your camera. Like my refrigerator's back there. Like behind me is just where I keep my shit, and behind you is just the rest of my room. Like it's gonna be cool to like if it's the place that we've been talking about before, you know, recent the one across from where you live now.
Yeah.
If it's that place, that big room would be cool, you know, or either the little rooms. Like honestly, any of the rooms in that house could be a podcast studio,
Yes.
which is good. It leaves us like open to like when we get there, like being able to like be flexible with it,
yes.
which is sick. But either way, whether it's there or this new place that we haven't checked out yet, God damn, excuse me. Like it's gonna be cool having an area that is for the podcast, like specifically
and having like your own space.
Yeah, and like me, like instead of us doing it right here at my setup, we leave my setup, well, realistically, my setup will just be in a room that isn't my room anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and that's probably gonna be healthy for me. It's probably not good that my
Yeah.
bedroom is in the same room as my setup, 'cause I can just like play shit off my computer and then go to bed, and like it's not good for my computer. It's not good for me. Like, I need to just have my big TV in my bedroom, and like be able to have it, and that's it, as in my only entertainment, so that I go to sleep easier. Homie want to look nice. I respect that. Who,
Thank you.
Creighton? I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
But see, now to me,
What?
oh no, it's better. No, it is better. Okay, over there. See, over here and over here are different looking.
Yeah.
Like over there, you're a lot like paler. It's like the white balance is off on that TV. But over here, you look great. On stream, you look fantastic. Like, you look even better.
Oh, I always
You
look
looked good a few minutes
fantastic
ago, but
on
now you look.
stream, Charlie.
But it's weird because the light behind you is the same as it is on there. But like up front, like your face now is like an orangey color.
Thank you. I look like Donald Trump. I understand.
I mean, I wasn't saying that.
We're on
Charlie Boy.
175.
We are. Charlie Boy
We're-
is at 175, guys. Episode 175. The amount of hours in a week, give or take.
Really? For real?
It's like 175 is like 7.2 days, but like, you know, it's all a little more. It's basically a week.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Charlie Boy is in the background and Lobby Boy is in my face. If a girl has big feet, is that a turnoff? Asking for a friend who is dumb and insecure and not me. I don't
think so.
know. I mean,
Well, I mean, Charlie has a
wouldn't
thing
mean-
for feet anyway, so like,
I
he's
don't
like, I
have a
want to
thing
put
for
my
feet.
big fat dick between those feet. That's what he
no,
thinks. Every
I
time he sees a
definitely-
big pair of feet.
definitely
He-
don't want to do
He
that.
definitely gets turned on by clowns, is my point, because they have big shoes. He has big shoes.
I love the idea of like, and it has to exist. I love the idea of a porn where like either a guy or a girl is just specifically into clown feet only, like because of how big they are.
Yeah.
Like, you know that like in our fucked up world, there's an entire like hour-long episode of a porn about that.
Yeah.
Lube the toes. See, no,
You can
I
fuck
just
the
don't-
toes on big feet. That's a lot of room.
Like-
you know, there you go, right there.
even when like I skip through the parts of porn when like people like mess with feet. Like I don't like the sexual things people do with feet. Like the over sexualized. Like I get like seeing a foot on like in the fucking heat of the moment, you know, in the
Do you
thralls
skip
of
past-
lovemaking. Like I get like licking a foot. Like I get some crazy shit happening in the moment, but like people go too far in porn. Like
Do you skip
things that
past-
seem unrealistically and like gratifying. I don't think they'd be very gratifying in real life, at least to me. I don't really.
Do you skip past other aspects of foreplay, or do you just get right into
It
them?
depends on the day. Like sometimes I'm only there for the foreplay. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the foreplay is the build up, and then like right when they start is the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then other times it's like you just kind of you watch the foreplay, like you watch like you go to one you know is like short, and then you're in it for the fucking action. It depends. It's like, tell me that's not how you are. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't
it's
know.
kind of time to time. It depends.
There's like certain aspects I definitely like a lot more than others, and have found more consistency in. Like I'm more of a big fan of the end of the video than I am, and I like the beginning part, but the middle part seems kind of like
Josie, that is incredible.
boring to me, just because it's
I just saw it.
the same thing in different positions.
Yeah.
You
See,
get
for
what
me,
I'm saying?
yeah. Well, at a certain point, you run out of positions to watch. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I get it, but like the build up and the finish to me are like the best parts. It's just like a movie or a show in a weird way. Like
yeah.
most of
I
the
know.
time, like
Okay.
the beginning
When you say it
part
like
of
that,
a show
I get it.
is like the best part, and then like the ending, you're like, oh my god, it's amazing. You know what I mean? And then some shows are great, like all the way through. You know?
Post feet pics in the Discord if you're 18 plus. We'll let you know. I'm 18 plus and have feet. God damn it. Charlie, you don't suck toes? I'm sure my boy Creighton does. I have. I just don't like. It's not like I'm not like going into the experience like, oh, can't wait to suck a toe. That's like a heat of the moment situation. You know what I mean? If you're like holding the legs, and
Like,
you're like,
I'm
what
not.
the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in the heat of the moment and have not felt the urge to suck a toe.
I've only done it once.
That's not what I
From who? Well, okay, no,
Yeah, I was about to
I
say
know
who.
who, but like maybe twice then. I don't remember doing it that much.
It was a severe amount, Charlie.
A severe? There's no way it was a severe amount.
When I say severe, I mean it was less than I thought it would be, but more than I expected, if that makes sense.
Less than? Do you actually think I have a foot fetish?
Yes. I
You're
felt
telling me this has not been a joke to you this whole time?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
No, like-
you might really actually be the dumbest person in our friend group. Like just some of the sometimes I think you're like so on my level at some points when it comes to like running jokes, and in your head it's all real, and I forget that sometimes for like half of the shit we talk about. For a lot of our things though, so many times you've been like, well, what about that? You're for real about that? I'm like, Creighton, that's a joke. Are you serious? And like now I really.
Well, you're claustrophobic.
Can you
right?
demonstrate? Claustrophobic?
Yeah, aren't you?
I mean, if you put me in a fucking like burlap sack, I'm that claustrophobic. But like, I could like crawl through a fucking like drain pipe or a vent. Like I'm not that kind of claustrophobic.
Let's see if you go into a tight space and you can't see it into the tunnel.
I mean, if I know I can back up, I'm not like freaking out. I freak out when I can't move. If I'm like that, I have to be like clamped down or in like a straitjacket, like that kind of shit. That's the kind of claustrophobic I am.
Yeah.
I'm only claustrophobic when it's like you no longer have any options. Like there's no escape anymore.
I'm pretty good if I can't move.
If I know I'm gonna be okay, if it's like if I'm like in the trunk of a car, like, and we're all like, it's like a joke, like we're, because we've done shit like that where we'll like push through the back seat and scare somebody. Like I've done that. Like me and my brother have done that. Like we've had friends who like we'd be like, dude, we're gonna go pick up blah blah blah, like hide in the trunk and like fucking burst through the back. And we're like, okay, and we'll do that. And like that's one thing, because everything's okay.
Some have that, by the way. Do you know what that's about?
I think it's just for like road trips. It makes it easier to access things. If you're like, so you don't have to like get all the way out. You can be on the move and like reach back and grab things. It's just an easier access
or is
kind
it
of
like
situation.
a space thing? Because like to me, I was thinking like if it's a space thing, like the hole that you have isn't very big enough to.
What do you mean a space thing?
Like a space thing is in like, say you got like long wood or whatever that you're like trying to haul. You can like run it through the back of the trunk into the the cabin of the car, and then that way you can close the trunk.
Oh. I mean, I don't think it would be for
I think
that.
it can be.
There's some like that where with the whole seat comes forward and you're right there at the trunk. I've seen those, but not a lot of them. They don't make a lot of those anymore, I feel like.
No.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason it's not done a lot.
I was looking at a car the
Like
other day, and the trunk was just fucking like massive on this car. And
dude, yeah, some are like deceptive.
Yeah.
You open some and you're like, aren't there aren't there scientifically supposed to be tires right there? Like I look here and there's a tire there, and then I look there and there's no tire anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's like sometimes you can't even.
Like,
it makes no sense. The visual of it.
I don't know if you've ever looked at like a Mercury Grand Marquis or
Bro,
like.
I don't know the name of any vehicle.
I
I don't know what your
Do
truck is.
you know what a Crown Vic is?
No, I
That's
don't know
like
the name
old
of
police
anything.
cars, right?
I know truck car like that.
That's like the old
that's
police
my
cars.
that's my knowledge.
That's like the old police cars.
Okay.
They're like big,
Like in
Fords.
Blues Brothers, like that kind of old.
Sort of, a little bit newer, like the
Okay.
the Ford ones that they used to have, and like the trunks on those things. I mean, I was looking at one yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was sometimes over the weekend. You could fit an entire, like a whole nother back seat back there, close the lid, and people would be like able to chill. Probably sitting all the way up.
I've seen trunks like that where you could sit all the way up. Like I've sat in trunks like that were closed. And been like, well, I'm okay.
It's insane.
Boats are deceptive like that.
Yeah.
You see boats, and it's like, Charlie boy, you never eat them toes like sexy little sexy ass chicken nugs. No. Or some FF. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold on to that one yourself, Chris. Charlie sounds interested. Wait, in what thing? Let me consult with my legal team. Wait, the feet thing. Not friend group. The world. Yes, definitely up there. Creighton is definitely up there on the not really with it.
Oh, you got a Mercury Sable? Ooh, that's what year is that, Crow? Just out of curiosity.
I saw a car the other day, and her trunk was huge, and as well, and by car I mean girl. God damn it, Charlie! If you suck my toes, I'll tell you I like your haircut. I don't need to hear that my haircut is nice that bad. I like the way it feels, so I'm good. It means he doesn't like black people, right, Creighton? Claustrophobic? Wait.
Oh, yep. That's exactly what that
I feel
means.
like that's not what that means, though. I don't like foot jobs. Just put the P in the V or a. Chris, I saw that the first time and ignored it for a reason.
Did you do the 175? Like what number it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do the weather?
No.
Okay.
Why are you wanting me to? You just want to read your word, don't you?
No. I couldn't remember. I knew you said something about 175, and like it really doesn't matter if you do the weather now or not. I genuinely was curious. Bonus nachos me amigos. I had a stroke trying to read that.
Oh my God. Bonus nachos me amigos. The kid in the Ice Age is huge. Oh my God, he is.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme?
The stats
That
for
meme
him, yeah.
is incredible. He's like a fucking bear. He's absurd.
Well, people were bigger back then, so there
Yeah,
you go.
back then, when humans totally existed,
Yeah.
it was worth a response. Okay, no, it wasn't.
It
Yeah, it was worth me talking shit.
Oh.
I have a haircut appointment in the morning. Well,
in the
get your haircut.
morning.
The weather in Bandera County, Texas, is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation's a whopping 2%. 2% in the chat. That's our boy right there. 2%. Humidity is 43%. And the wind's 3 miles an hour in Bandera County, Texas. Bandera County, Texas, guys. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast. The Ides of March are upon us. And by upon us, I mean they're over because we started at midnight on the post of the Ides of March. I don't know what that day is called. Does that day have a date or a name?
We
rather?
passed a very important day over the weekend.
What was that day?
It was quarantine day.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean
March
quarantine?
13th.
Oh, like the original quarantine day?
Yeah.
Like it's officially
day-
been like over a year now.
The day that quarantine, that lockdown really started. It's for us. I mean, I think for everybody else it was like the 12th, but we were a day behind. But that was Friday, March 13th, by the way. This
Pi
year's
Day as
Saturday.
well. That's a good point.
Yeah, we missed Pi Day.
God, this weekend really chose a shitty time to be a weekend and not a
Yeah.
weekday. The
What?
Ides of it's Mike's birthday. Ides
Oh,
of
really?
March or
Am I
Mike's
gonna sing him a
birthday.
birthday song?
This is your birthday song.
It's
It's
very long.
He doesn't
Happy
care.
birthday, Mike.
Yeah, I told
need to
him.
get
I got him
Mike's
a
number for
graphic.
by the way.
I got him a graphic novel.
Oh, where'd you get him?
Firefly,
Oh.
book 1 of the Wars. I forget what it's called. But there are 3, and he is a gigantic Firefly nerd.
When does Matt come back? Oh, you don't like me, OA? You want Matt instead?
I've been trying to talk to Matt for like 4 days, and he just doesn't respond because he has a new job.
He
And
doesn't
he's trying-
respond anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't at all because he's just so like he told me he's like, man, like move your
I
phone.
moved it all the way over here.
It's next to the wires.
Headphones that are unplugged and wires that
The
are
wires
way
are
over
right
there.
and they're still plugged in.
Well, unplug the wire, so it won't do it.
No,
Oh, well, I don't want to unplug my phone, so we're here.
just move the phone.
Move it to where? I just moved it from there so it wouldn't cause static. Now I moved it over
Oh
here.
my God, move the charger. The charger doesn't have to charge on your
No, I
laptop.
can't. I
You
don't have a
literally
plug
can.
with
You're
me.
just lazy.
I don't have a plug with me.
Anyway, I'm gonna lose my mind. 2%. Wait, what the hell?
It's a YouTube.
Why are you? Thank you, Chris.
That's what we need to do for our soundboard. is
We
just,
really
like,
do,
Let
whenever
people
we
send
finally get it.
sounds. in.
It's not sus. It was that sound that you heard. It's just an air horn YouTube video.
Um,
Wait, hold on. I was gonna say a thing.
come on.
It was
Yeah.
the Matt thing. What did Oh, he was like, yeah, man. Like ever since I got this job, I forget I even have a phone because I'm at my computer all day, and your computer's so useful. You can look up everything you need right there. You can get your emails, and you can. I'm on iPhone, so like you get text messages and everything. You can see it all right there on Messenger, and like you don't even need your phone. Then I forget that I have friends that aren't on Messenger, like you, Charlie. I'm so sorry. and then he's.
We know what we need to do.
What do we need to do?
to just email Matt.
No, we need to fucking kidnap him, maybe make him move in with us wherever we move.
I don't think that's a good idea
Why not?
because he's already set up. He's got a good deal going on.
Fuck
Or
that deal.
do we really
We
want to be
need
the
him.
people that ruin that for him
So we're not gonna ruin that for him. We're gonna enhance his life by us being around him constantly.
by also making him pay bills?
Fuck them bills. They're cheap, especially if you're low key. I'm thinking about the place that the lawyer talking about,
Yeah.
and whoa, like what? I keep thinking about it. I'm like, I feel like I didn't take it in right when you said it the first time. That's nuts. The deal
Right?
you're talking about. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about this later. Fuck iPhones. I agree.
That's
Wait, there was a
not
2%.
what
Yes,
Matt voice
2%.
sounded.
2% precipitation today. You weren't here, and I'm sorry, but we did the air horn noise with our mouths and everything. I'm gonna go
And we
vibe
had a
and play
sound.
video games for a couple hours. Have a nice stream, you two. Later, Josie. You too.
Josie,
that
I
T-Rex
saw-
was awesome.
I saw Josie today, by the way.
Did you?
Yes, or yesterday. I can't remember. My days have been running together. Josie, you look great.
I saw Josie like 4 times with everybody at Applebee's and didn't know who she was. And then she started showing up in the podcast, and I haven't seen her since. And I
Wow.
just want to like,
It's 'cause she stopped working at Applebee's.
I know.
To go work at a better place.
yeah,
Who I forget at the moment.
That
But she
is
does
not-
something with trash bags.
that is not what Matt's voice sounds like.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm doing an impression. It's
You're
not
not-
it's
you're
not
not
really
doing
the
very
voice that
well.
it sounds like. It's the cadence in which he
Hey,
speaks.
look, you doing all right? You're not doing well.
Creighton, you can't do a single impression.
I can't, but I own that. You know what I mean? I don't sit here and
Can we get the
fumble.
grapefruit technique on cam? No, we
Also-
cannot.
I can do a great Goofy impression and a great...
You can say one word that Goofy can say.
Which is what?
Yarsh.
Yeah.
And you can say it just like him, but it's one word. That's not an
Yeah.
impression. That's a word.
That's good enough, though.
No, it's not.
That's
It's
his
one word.
signature phrase.
Yeah, but no, it's not. No. How? Move your phone.
It's
Gonna lose it.
Charlie. It's like all the way over here. There's no reason it should be. Hold on.
It's
That's
because
all.
it's hooked up to your computer. That's the
Oh,
real
that's
issue.
the reason, huh? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how that
You know
happens.
what? I can't wait till we
It's
get like
distortion.
somebody who really knows like their shit. They come in here and then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's not that at all. It's actually something you're doing."
I do know, Creighton. Do you not? I've explained it to
I'm
you
waiting.
5 times. Do you understand? It's it's literally the touching of the signals.
Charlie, I refuse to understand, and I. will
Creighton, if you touch the
never-
metal on your mic, it gives a feedback noise. That phone is literally metal sending a signal. When it's on the table, that table is connected. It's grounded to these wires. Everything is going to be connected. That's why when you touch the table, you hear it through the mic. That's a normal fucking audio thing. But when it comes to actual signals going through the wires and the metal, it's all about the connection issues.
Charlie,
Oh my God, you're going to sit here and try and say some dumb
I
shit.
feel like you're picking on me
Thank you. I am, because you're saying dumb
because
shit.
I look amazing in the camera.
Thank you.
and
That's not
don't.
why. I said you looked amazing in the camera.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you in that regard, but you're so dumb when it comes to other things that it like off puts it.
Well, you know.
Thank you, Creighton. And yes, I work somewhere in Chester that involves trash bags. If you guys do another dinner night thing, I'd be happy to join you. Peace and chicken grease.
Wait, I can't do
Peace,
it
Josie.
because we might get copyrighted for that, right?
For what?
For singing that.
There's a difference between a good impression and good impersonation. Creighton, sing "Bring Me to Life" as Goofy, and you will be worshipped. Yeah, no, you can't. We will definitely get copyrighted that YouTube video.
Okay.
You have to move your phone. I'm gonna kill
Alright.
myself. Like I'm losing it. Look, the wire reaches your lap. Just hold it in your lap.
No, I'll just sit it on the heater. There we go. See, that's worse.
It's 'cause you're fucking charging it in your laptop and it's still connected.
Oh well.
Do it, no balls.
No balls. What's that from? Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. The second one. I mean,
This
it's
is the
from a
content
lot
we
of
won't. You're right. We will not.
them. Do you?
Nope, you can't change it.
What the word of the day is?
What is the word of the day? Craig?
Vaxhole.
Spell that.
VAXHOLE.
Vax hole.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Don't tell me. Just give me a second.
Come on, you got this.
Give me a hint. What is vax in reference to?
I don't know. In these times of COVID, what could that possibly mean?
I think I have an idea, but I don't even want to say the words. You go.
Okay. One who has been fully vaccinated for COVID-19 virus and brags about it. 2 weeks.
It's
2
not
weeks.
what I thought.
2 weeks after his second shot, that Vaxhole is posting selfies from a Cancun bar.
It's like asshole, but vax hole.
Yeah.
Your testicles are empty, like inflated balloons. Wow.
I bet they float better.
Inflated balloons are full. Just saying, of air. I feel like you meant deflated.
Or helium.
Or helium. Oh, something. Anything. Nitrogen. I don't know.
Did you know they were putting helium in tires a couple of years ago? Apparently, it's a better gas to put in there because when temperature changes, you don't have to worry about them deflating. 'Cause like sometimes tires will air pressure will change depending on the temperature outside.
Sounds like testicular cancer, my dude. I mean, potentially. Testicular cancer is an issue.
Yeah. See,
It-
exactly. That's another reason I don't
It,
put it in my lap.
It hurts millions of families every year, Jim. So here's the problem with these comics, right? The problem with these comics is that like I keep on opening one, expecting to only look at one, but then
Yeah.
like the next one is so darn cool looking that I wanna look at that one.
So are we gonna look at a whole nother?
I don't know. We're gonna start with one,
And see where it goes. From
see where
there.
it goes. So
Here's
this
Charlie,
issue of
Let
the
me-
episode.
Can I just say something?
What's up?
You sound like an alcoholic.
I know. I'm like a comicaholic.
You're like I start with one, and then like the other drink just looks so good, and I start drinking it.
This is from '89.
Really?
Let me double check.
Is it Batman '89?
No. The Avengers Annual Volume 1, Number 18, 1989. Avengers Assembled. Atlantis Attacks. Marvel Annual. 64 pages. Atlantean Invasion against the Atlantean Invasion Forces. Here we go.
Ooh.
Show them.
I bet that's what's his name, the Submariner.
It's pretty. It's a thick boy comic. It's a thickie for sure.
That's Marvel's Aquaman, by the way.
Yeah, Submariner.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're hinting at him potentially being a Phase 4, Phase 5 character.
I wouldn't be surprised since we had Aquaman.
5G gives you ball cancer. Oh, Liam. That is Liam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Liam. How many podcast traditions are we gonna have? I mean, they.
We've got
I'm slowly but surely getting to
Urban
where the
Dictionary.
number is not as important. Like the 175. Like that's why I did such a quick one. Like I didn't feel like.
You don't like doing the numbers?
I don't not like doing it. I don't like that. Like I had to start settling for Urban Dictionary, so I'm just gonna start figuring out a way to make it really short and nothing.
Maybe
Just skip out on it and be like, "Welcome to episode 175."
Why don't we just ditch it after we get out of the hundreds?
So wait 825 more episodes?
Yeah.
You're a crackhead sometimes.
But you
We'll see.
sound
We'll see.
interested though.
No.
And that's
What I might do is just, wait until cool numbers happen. Like
We're
200 or like,
We're only 25 away from 200. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to tell you.
Then what do you mean that's what you were going to tell me? Why don't you just say that like
why
you
don't we
just
just
did?
do it 25
That
more times?
sentence made no sense.
We'll just do it 25 more times, and then we'll call it for that until we feel
Until
like
episode
doing
300 and then until 4. Well, I think really the best thing is just, or like 420.
Yeah, we'll bring it back around 420.
We'll bring it back around for funny numbers is what we'll do. Like every 69 is going to be funny.
but we got to
every
keep going
100
until 200 though.
I don't know, maybe we'll see.
If you don't, I will.
I don't know, we'll see.
I will try. I got this.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Did you hear about the Kids' Choice Award scissoring thing?
No.
So I haven't seen it. Mike told me about it. Apparently, at the Kids' Choice Award,
Yes.
they had they straight up had strippers doing like exotic
so we're just doing
dancing.
one?
For
By the
now,
way?
for now.
Okay.
Straight up doing. They straight up had like strippers doing like fucking like really sexual dances all over each other and like grinding and like straight up were scissoring apparently according to him. Invite Christian for episode 420. Is he talking about the Christian I know? Give me that comment.
Not my brother, but
I know not your brother. I'm saying the one I know.
Yeah. We all do D&D together.
Yes.
Hell of a drug, D&D.
D&D is one hell of a drug. We were talking about it, and he was like, "It is so." We got into like a legit like fucking like what's the word?
Were people mad? Like, what is this off the back of? Like,
So I haven't heard about it. So what we were talking about was like society and like people talking about how did it start, man? Because I was like, man, I want to talk to Creighton about this. Hold on, I want to make sure I remember it right.
Understand. Go ahead.
We were talking about like kids learning, like society trying to like teach kids about like safe sex and everything, and how like Mike was like, dude, when I was a kid, you know how we learned how to use a condom? In fucking school. They taught you. And they don't now. Like now they don't even want to bring up the idea of sex, when you're in school, and because of it, everyone goes and has sex. It doesn't know what to do and doesn't know how to have sex. Like we need to discipline our kids, like not like discipline in a bad way, like just educate them, like let them know, and like, cause dude, like they didn't teach us that shit in school. Like they told us what sex was, and our fucking gym teacher did it, and he was terrible. He did not even kind of try. At least mine didn't. Like did you ever even learn about it in school?
We did. It was also in gym for some weird reason.
Well, it's because of physical education.
Yeah, but I feel like if anything, you should be learning about in science rather than physical education.
Maybe.
Because there is a classroom setting. You can sit down and actually learn it. You don't have to fucking change clothes just to go into a different room and write stuff with a pencil.
Charlie, what is the sex? Are you an expert? I wouldn't say I'm an expert. But
I mean, that's ridiculous.
the sex is when you get your finger and you put it in the ear, right?
And part of your
Isn't
grade
that-
on learning it is changing in out into,
Yeah,
gym
that's the
clothes.
most ridiculous fucking shit. They just needed a way to grade.
Yeah,
You could literally get in trouble at gym class if you didn't wear gym clothing. Like, if you went to gym in jeans and didn't change into something else, and then, like, went to gym, played dodgeball, played basketball, did whatever you had to do that day, you'd get, like, 10 points off your grade average because you didn't wear gym shorts. Like what? Like, what if you were the best at all the sport? Like, what? Like, you don't need gym clothes on to be in gym.
I think the
don't.
smart way around that is just wearing Adidas tracksuit all day.
You're a fucking crackhead. I would. Gym was always like the first two things of the day. They didn't have it like late in the day.
They had it late in the day for me.
Did they?
Yeah, mine was like.
I guess I only ever had it early.
Third or fourth block. It was something in there.
Let me snort my dice. Goddamn.
By the way, they called it blocks instead of periods. And when we got to high school, you remember that?
Not in high
And they
school.
called
For
it
me, it was
blocks
blocks in middle school, and it wasn't periods, but it wasn't blocks. It was something. Fuck. God damn it. This is one of those things that I would always know if you asked me, but because we're talking about it, God damn it.
Come on, Charlie, you got it.
I had lunch in fucking fucking third fuck, I don't remember. I'm trying to like
They
put it
didn't
in
call it periods though.
they didn't. It was weird.
And like everything that TV taught me was it was gonna be called periods.
Yeah, but dude, I don't know.
And that I would get shaken
hold
down
on.
for lunch.
Okay, Kids Choice Award. This I forget. This goes all back
Okay,
to
sorry. We've
he was like-
really gotten off topic.
Yeah, he's sort of stayed on topic, but not really. He was like, and then I watched this fucking Kids Choice Award thing, and they're just grinding on it because what it's supposed to be is about women's, what's it called?
Suffrage.
Sure, no, but yes.
Right.
Celebrating like
was it the thing we celebrated last weekend? Women.
International Women's Day, or yeah, it was like International.
Are we celebrating International Women's Day with strippers? Bro.
No, but that's not
Like,
what it
we're
was.
missing out.
Hold on, that's not what I'm talking about. It was to celebrate like something about women. What's the word I'm thinking about?
Respect Women Day.
I guess. No, that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about the fucking stripper thing, the Kids' Choice Award.
It
was
the
to, like,
body of a woman.
It was like to celebrate like feminism, I guess. But like
With strippers?
feminism isn't the right word. I'm trying to. There was a word there's like a phrase Mike said. But anyway, it was to celebrate women, basically.
Women's sexuality.
Not sexuality. Stop trying to.
Sorry.
You're filling in the worst words. It's a Kids' Choice Award.
It
was-
but I mean,
it was like
Nickelodeon's done
it was like
deep
women's-
stuff before.
It was like women's strength or the equivalent. Like
yeah.
it was like very pro woman is what the idea was. I
Yeah.
guess that's how Mike described it. But I don't feel like that's how you celebrate women is by showing a bunch of children like really hypersexualized dancing.
Was it children?
And it's the Kids' Choice Awards.
No,
yeah.
I mean, was it children?
No, it was like women. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
fucking.
No, I thought you
he
meant
was like
child
they look
strippers.
like strippers. No, what?
I was like,
No.
what?
But the thing that is like annoying is that like that's framed for children. That show, you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess.
It's called the Kids' Choice
I mean,
Awards.
it is, but like, there's so much more to it than just like kids stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, but the idea behind it is that kids are watching, and that just isn't what you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just not what you're supposed to like publicly. Like, look, I understand that like you're supposed to let people teach, discipline, whatever their kids one-on-one. But there should also be like a universal understanding of, okay, but we're going to try and abide by this, right? Because otherwise things start to go into turmoil. Like we're going to have a ridiculous like giant mishandling of the youth, and it's going to crush generation. And it's happened with our generation.
Well, so
They didn't teach us any of the right like sexual education
They
shit.
didn't.
I was lucky that I had no friends and wasn't peer pressured to do any crazy shit. And like everything that happened to me happened after high school. You know, like everything that was I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word, like any of the things I would get peer pressured into doing like before I graduated high school all happened to me after, like way after. But I don't know. I don't ever remember other than movies. Movies from like the 80s and 90s. It's like what's happening right now with Sex Education, the show. Somebody is realizing they're not going to teach us in school. We got to show them through the shit they like watching. We got to make it funny and make it good. So they're making shows again. It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off / any other fucking 80s, 90s movie. Like I feel like there's like a divide every like 15 or 20 years where like it gets too crazy, so they pull you back and they're like, "Hey, relax. We need to teach you this." And then we get lazy again. And that's why like it's like generationally. It's like we had Woodstock in the 60s
Yeah.
and then we had like the really puritanical shit of the 70s and 80s or 70s and early 80s, and then late 80s, early 90s, everything was like a little crazy and Woodstocky again, but like in a 90s way, you know, like with movies and
rap artists.
rap and all that, and it kind of got a little more normal again, and people were like understanding and getting a little healthier, and like in a good way. But then it starts turning into like right now where everything's hypersensitive, and you know what I mean? Like you can see the waves throughout time.
Yeah.
Like every time has its like grunge, like weird people, and then it's like really like high class, not like in a good way, like highbrow, I guess. No, highbrow's wrong. Like puritanical, like fucking, you know, they're just shitty.
No, I mean,
don't want to do anything, people.
I agree completely. I just feel like
Woodstock 2.
Electric Boogaloo. I feel like where we're at right now, as far as so were people. First of all, let me say, were people upset about the stripper thing, or?
From what I heard about Mike, people were not happy. Like it's not. I'm not seeing anything on Twitter or on like in the news or anything.
Have you done any research on it?
No, I heard about it like before the podcast, like right before the podcast,
okay.
like a couple of hours ago. And I haven't been on my computer all day. I haven't done anything until I like literally like 20 minutes before you got here. Like I just got out of the shower, came down here, got everything ready so that when you walked in, we could click play.
To me, like I really think, I mean, I'd have to see it, but I think if you're gonna go with that sounds like a kind of like almost a Super Bowl halftime show thing.
Yeah, but like it's
and
not
have
for
you
that
seen
show. Is what I'm talking
about.
about.
Have you seen Nickelodeon here lately? Anyway,
No,
it's gotten very like political for some reason.
yeah, I'm sure it has. I'm sure all of them have.
Well, Disney really hasn't, because I watched Disney, I watched Cartoon Network. Neither one of them really seemed that political. They weren't like just saying anything. But Nickelodeon, like, oh my God, it's like, because sometimes I'll have it on at the gym just because like I'm curious about what's on, and like when the election was going, Nickelodeon was going like support your family voting and this and that and the other. And like, you know, realize what's right and wrong in your political.
They always do that though. That's every time.
But I didn't see that on Cartoon Network. I didn't see that on Disney.
Recently or when you grew up?
Recently.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well then, yeah,
yeah.
that is weird.
And then like they
It's not weird. It's just I guess they, you know, it depends on who owns them. Whoever
Yeah.
owns them is what pressures them to do stuff like that. I'm sure
And
they wouldn't run it if they didn't like.
they had stuff
have
about
to.
the pandemic on there.
Well,
And
that's
I
just
haven't.
healthy.
I mean, yeah, it is healthy, but I haven't seen like anything else about any of that on
Are you
Cartoon
watching
Network or
the
Disney.
channels when you watch those
Yeah,
other things?
yeah,
Like you're
yeah,
just
'cause-
on TV.
so I'll be at the
How do you
gym.
still? Oh, okay.
And like,
I was about to say.
how do I pay for cable?
No, I was gonna say, how could anyone still pay for cable? So
My
everything's
grandma
free.
does.
I know, but I'm saying like
So I
everything.
can watch Cartoon Network whenever I want, really. But
I know. I just meant like everything's free. Like I'll never understand people paying for cable, 'cause it's all free now. Like
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm glad I have it. You know what I mean? 'Cause like, I like being able to see what people are showing their kids now. I think it's definitely not as good as when we were coming up, but maybe that's just an age thing. There's
Yeah.
definitely some shows that are really good. Apparently, Craig of the Creek is really good.
Haven't even heard of
Loud
that one.
House is okay. It's
haven't heard of that
tolerable.
one.
It's got a Hispanic spinoff.
Don't know.
That's the
I don't even know what they
Nickelodeon
are.
show,
So.
by the way.
Okay, I know what these are. Like
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
You know, I will say actually with TV, one thing I do miss, and I can liken it to something that happened in the newsroom that like Will McAvoy says about encyclopedias. He's in his therapist's office and he's looking at all the encyclopedias on the wall. He says, "This is why the internet's so garbage. I miss encyclopedias." He said, "Why do you miss them? I mean, all that information's on the internet." He said, "Yeah, but you have to look for it specifically. You can't browse anything anymore. Like, you know, just pull a V off it. Look, you scroll, you just kind of flip through and learn about Vesuvius." And like he's like talking about all these, like he's like, you can't just scroll through the V's. Like you can't if you have Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, whatever it is, you are looking for something to watch. You can't just scroll and watch whatever's on. like on TV, which I get the appeal in that statement, but I think the internet's better.
Well, it's just like, look, like, I have access to encyclopedias too. We have every encyclopedia my mom needed for high school, like, stored.
Yeah, but like,
And on a bookshelf at my grandma's house. I can pull that shit out whenever I want to.
yeah, but the thing is, you don't.
I don't, but I have it. And
Yeah.
like, that's one of those things I think I'm going to keep, you know, if my brother doesn't want it. And, well, you know, if he's like, I want to keep it instead of you, I want to keep the whole set because you never know what's going to happen. You know, one
Yeah.
day, like, say a crazy EMP happens, we won't have access to information anymore, or at least not for a long time. And that's like something you can
Depends
fall
on
back
what you
on.
have backed up.
With that too, but I mean, I can fall back on that to like teach my children or to teach somebody's kids to be like, this is what this is. This is like, you know, this could be a tool that we can use to learn. You know,
It'd be really cool if computers came with like a backed up hard drive that just had like specific encyclopedia style information on it.
well, EMPs wouldn't take that out.
No, not if it's backed up. It would take out, like, EMPs would stop your power for a while, but like the real danger about an EMP is it like taking out the grid. Like an EMP isn't going to keep the the power off forever. It's just going to cut it off right then. Like you could still feel like it's not gonna an EMP can't get rid of all electricity or electromagnetism in the universe.
No,
It's
I
like,
know. I mean,
oh
I
my
just
God.
meant like, so you know how sometimes the sun will have solar flares that have EMPs in them.
Yeah.
So like, if one of those hit us with that, that would just temporarily knock out all
It would
the
either
EMPs.
wipe out the planet, or it would temporarily wipe everything out. Like, in terms of wipe out, like, electricity and shit. Like, it's happened before. There have been power outages that happen because of solar flares. Like, that's just something we have to deal with being a little planet. And hopefully we won't have to deal with once Elon Musk gets us to Mars and other planets.
Yes.
Or, you know, just like a big space station. That would be kind of dank.
Or a big spaceship like from Wall-E, and we just
That's what
ride around.
yeah, that's
the
what I'm talking
universe.
about. A big like a space station.
Yeah.
They're the same thing. Like, at that point, that's just a space station.
And we just ride around in chairs getting fat and, like, you know, watch.
I don't know about that. A strong enough one fries electronics. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like, that's like a ridiculous one though. Like, if you had one big enough to wipe out like a whole grid, like, that's just killing everyone too.
Yeah.
Like, that's not. There's not gonna be one strong enough to fry everything. Like, unless it's like that's like a wipe out people kind of EMP. That's different. Like, what would probably like the most effective use of an EMP like logically would be like in Winter Soldier, using an EMP at a fucking at the base where a bunch of Transformers are all located,
Yeah.
and like that'll shock a bunch of EMP. That'll shock like a whole a grid system, and then you're fucked. Like, no power, but that's not gonna kill everything. That's just gonna cut the power off for a while until they can get it back on. The real hope would be like something along the lines of the arc reactor.
Yeah.
You know, like sustainable energy, which is hard. That's why we don't have it yet. That's why we're still burning fucking oil until we can figure something. Except for Elon. Elon's using those minerals and doing shit, but even those, like, the amount that he has to take from the planet to use those, like, is so nuts that it's like, right now we have no what was that? No
It was my
sustainable.
foot.
I got no real sustainable way to do it. But, you know, we're gonna keep on keeping on
Yeah.
and see what we can do.
I'm ready for the Cybertruck.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks cool, but
I'm not gonna buy one, but
yeah,
like,
no shit, head
I
ass.
just want to see one on the road and see how it goes.
It's gonna be a minute.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before.
Why do you think so?
Because I mean, he's barely has them in production. Like he had to get everybody to pre-order them so he could have the money to start making them. Like, to put it, like, he has some. There are some, but like they're probably not gonna be out for a few more
Have you
years.
seen the electric Hummer?
There's been a few electric Hummers. I don't know which one you're talking
they're
about.
like mainstreaming an electric Hummer now. Like, GM's adding that to their lineup of cars.
Yeah, there's been electric
That
Hummers
they're
for like
selling.
5 or 6 years now.
No. This is like,
You mean that GMC is doing?
yeah, like not like
Specifically.
customized ones, like
I
factory
know. No,
built
there are factory built electric Hummers already. At least in the UK.
in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know. The first time I heard about it was like the other day when they were talking about the announcement of the electric. Well, it's not even an announcement. It's already, I think, like you can buy one, but
Yeah.
there's the electric Mustang. Ford has like an electric truck, I think too. I'm not 100% on that. Did you know electric motors are run off the wheels of the car instead of it, because it's more effective to have 4 electric motors than it would be to have just one electric motor in a vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, you have a bunch of turbines.
It's crazy to me to think about that, 'cause it's like, you would think it'd be the other way around, but
Why?
when I don't know, like I never really
I
sat
guess
down and thought about
I know
it.
a lot about turbines.
Yeah.
Like I say I know a lot. Like I can tell you how it's generating electricity. I can't tell you that.
Mm.
Like, but I know that turbines generate electricity, and wheels that's 4 turbines.
Yeah.
So instead of having them on instead of having 2 wheels on one axle, it probably would be smarter to have 4 wheels on 4 axles, so you could generate for all those. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've
That's
never
smart.
thought about it before, though. You know what I mean? And I was like,
Yeah.
that's
I guess
pretty
I only
smart.
thought about it because fucking head ass upstairs has taught me so much.
I need to get his number, by the way,
Mhm.
before
You said
I
that
leave
earlier.
town. Oh, I did?
Yeah,
Okay.
you said I got
I'm
you.
going to say it every, 15 minutes.
Just
or so.
remind me when you're about to leave, 'cause that's the best time.
Yes, I'm going to say it every 50 minutes, though, so that way I can really, get it in.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited for?
What are you excited
I'm excited for you potentially getting a new job, and like whatever that job ends up being,
Yeah.
and us being able to do this earlier,
Yes.
and like do a lot of them.
Yes.
'Cause the best thing to me would be like wake up in the morning, do a podcast. Not a really long one, like an hour. Like leave Creighton job pog, potentially another one day. But regardless of that, the dream to me is like wake up, do like an hour, like nothing crazy, just an hour, talk about what we're gonna do that day. Like let the people who are getting there early enough know, hey, on tonight's episode we'll talk about this, and on tonight's episode, blah blah blah, and like have like a prelude to the episode that night. You know what I mean?
A teaser to get everybody interested.
Exactly. And I'm not talking like fucking 5 in the morning. I'm talking probably noon, 1.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. And then we leave, go to the gym,
Get ripped.
get ripped, grab some food, do something that day, and then go home
Did you see the
and do a podcast.
the drone flight thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know if, I
I
saw
said
it
it
over the
in the
weekend.
notes.
Uh,
You didn't read that?
no, I read it. I mean, it's incredible though. The one take.
It's insane.
yeah.
And James
Do you think
Gunn,
you could play it?
I don't know. I think it's for that drone, so we might get in trouble.
Okay.
Like it's
James
an
Gunn's-
advertisement.
So if
James
you guys haven't
Gunn is
seen
how
it,
I saw
we'll-
it because James Gunn tweeted it. Go on James Gunn's Twitter and look at he says
I'll probably
insane
drop it in the Discord too.
yeah, he
Hold
said
on.
insane one take drone footage, and it's
Give
at
me
this
1
bowling alley. Excuse me. And him tweeting that got me excited for Guardians 3 because like they're just now casting, so you gotta think he saw that and was like, well, I'm hiring that guy. Because dude, like the fucking one take from Guardians 2, where they're fighting the big thing at the beginning is just so sick.
He probably could do that with.
And that's like a CGI version. It'd be so awesome if you did like a live action one that held up to any degree. Dude, how are they gonna
The
do
crazy
Guardians 3
thing
without
is-
Gamora?
It's like.
You think
what do
Gamora's
mean?
coming back?
Like, what do you mean?
Like his Gamora?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
I
because
mean-
that's like they super duper hinted that they were gonna look for Gamora.
Yeah.
Like look for a way to find her. I don't want to see your ugly mug in the morning, Charlie. 2%. I don't want to see you in our chat in the morning. Okay. I hope you're not here every time we do the 2%.
That's so mean.
precipitation
I don't
for
like
weather.
this
Fuck you. 2%. No, I'm
Um,
kidding. I love you, dude. I am simply talking this
Where's
shit.
the actual video? This is just a link. Hold on. No, but the Guardians 3 thing, I think she's definitely gonna come back. I don't know if it's gonna be the one,
like the one from Endgame or the
No,
one from
I-
before.
I heavily doubt that it's gonna be the one from Endgame. Wow, the original video is like 1 minute and 40 seconds.
What do you think's gonna happen?
It feels so long. What I think's gonna happen?
No, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen to her? The one from Endgame that shows up.
I think they'll find a way to make it like okay, 'cause her and Peter like had a lot of
Shared trauma.
not shared trauma, chemistry together. That's the word
Yes.
I'm looking for. And I think like she had chemistry with him before they even really knew each other, back when she was like a badass assassin. And I feel like it's gonna help her, and like what's her name, her sister
Nebula.
Nebula is gonna help bring her back too.
You know what would be kind of sick?
What?
if they like pulled a Rick and Morty, and like, you know how in Rick and Morty, like they have the episode where they go pick a reality to go to, and they pick
Yeah.
the one where when they're finished with everything, he's screwing the screwdriver, and then it kills him and Morty, and then the other two, the real ones, the ones we follow, like pop in and grab them. Like it'd be cool if they did something like that, where like instead of Gamora dying, Peter dies,
Yeah.
and like they just portal through, and they're like, "Yo, Gamora, come with us," and then like it's super big for both of them because he missed her and she misses him. Like that would be kind of funny, but like I doubt they would do that. I don't know what they're gonna do. I can't wait for a trailer.
What do you think they're gonna do with Thor in that one?
Well, so apparently both aren't really gonna be in either. They're in them, but they're not like big parts. Like Thor's not gonna be a big part of Guardians 3, and the Guardians aren't gonna be a big part of Thor 4. Like they're gonna both be in each thing.
So that tease at Endgame was for nothing.
Well, no, I think there will be some fun to be had there, but it's not gonna be anything crazy. I think. Like for Thor 4, it's definitely not like super heavy Guardians. But for Guardians, I think they're talking about maybe Thor being in that a little bit more. Which I don't know which one's coming out
Thor's
first.
Thor's gonna be Thor. Well, Thor: Love and Thunder, I think, is coming out first.
I know they're working on it first.
'Cause like Thor: Love and Thunder has already had
Sorry, boys, I was
like some
no problem. Jim.
not some footage, but like had an announcement trailer or whatever for the date for it already. And Guardians 3, I think they're still just writing. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, casting. I think they're done right. Not done, but like I think he's got a pretty good
But
amount
Thor:
of that
Love and
written.
Thunder is coming like next year.
Yes, they're filming that.
And
right
we don't
now.
even know when Guardians 3 is coming.
They finished filming the Batman.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's coming
Matt
out
Reeves
this year. Isn't it?
tweeted, "I would hope, but I don't know. It's hard to tell."
It's like 111 or like
That's next year.
it's like something 21.
Oh well, it could be something. It could be like 11, like November. That would work, like because it could be 11/11/21 or 11/21/21. I don't know. It would be awesome if it was this year. I'm very excited for that Batman, just because I love what's Robert
That's
Pattinson.
okay, Jack.
Zoe
Okay.
Kravitz is hot. She is just beautiful.
Who?
Zoe Kravitz, the
is
one
that
playing
one?
Catwoman.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, Catwoman. Is it Catwoman?
Yeah.
I think it's Catwoman. How many actors have played Batman now? Like 27. You've got Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Christian Bale.
Don't forget
Robert Pattinson.
What's his name that passed away?
Oh, Adam West.
Yeah.
That's 6.
George Clooney.
I already said that.
Let's see. Let's go in order. Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer,
George Clooney.
George Clooney,
Christian
Clooney's-
Bale.
Christian Bale, Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, and then Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, and then there's like 60 versions of not 60s, 40s version of Batman whose actors I can't think of off the top of my head, but should also be mentioned.
Wait, including
notably.
voice actors? No.
We should. We
That's-
should fucking include voice actors because Kevin Conroy is amazing.
I'm
as
sure he
Batman.
is, but that's not what we're talking about.
We
Animated
should.
Batman and live action Batman are very different.
No. Get
Yeah,
outta here.
they're
Get
super
you-
different.
I mean, they are, but
You're gonna sit
like
here and tell me they're the same?
they're different, but like they're. I mean, they're all Batman. You know what I mean?
I mean, sure, but like
They all deserve a mention. Kevin Conroy's. If nobody else is a voice actor, deserves a mention.
To
Kevin
you.
Conroy does, and
Sure.
Kevin Conroy's played Batman live action wise. So
Yeah, but like not really. He played like barely Batman.
he was old
He
Bruce.
yeah, but
That counts.
whatever.
So we're
The
not.
shows, I don't count the shows. I just count the movies. I count the live action movies.
Well, you are a horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person. I'm a
Yeah,
normal
hope
person.
that
I'm part
you-
of the masses. You are simply not. You are part of the like 5% that watches all the animated shit. Like
You know what's upsetting? I'm behind.
you're behind on the animated
Oh,
stuff.
and what's his name from Game of Thrones also plays Batman in Titans.
What?
The old guy.
The old guy?
The old guy that's
Hi,
with the-
Charlie boy.
that's
Hi,
w-
Creightonson.
The one that's
Hello,
with
Katie.
Daenerys at the beginning, the knight.
Oh, Jorah?
Yeah.
He plays Batman in what?
In Titans.
What's Titans?
Titans is like DC's and DC's,
That's a show. He doesn't count.
I mean,
How
it's
dare
a
you.
show, but not really.
He played
It's one-
Batman?
yeah, isn't
You're
that a
telling me
weird
Jorah
choice?
played? I
Yes.
mean, nah. He seems awesome. If
I
he can do
mean,
if he can rock
but
an American accent, I'm sure
It just
he's a
seems
great
like-
actor.
Like not a good
So
older
Jorah
Batman.
of Mormont. Bronn was in John Wick 3. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Did you watch John Wick 3?
No, I'm just agreeing with you. I'm like, yeah.
I just decided to agree. It's so weird watching a show like Game of Thrones and then seeing like famous people like from that show be in other things and like totally not the same character in other
Brienne
things.
is in Star Wars.
Yeah, she's Phasma.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name is Gwendolyn Christie.
I think.
Gwendolyn.
Do you think they should redo the sequel trilogy?
I don't think they should redo it. I think they should re-edit it because that's what they are doing. Apparently, there's like good versions. It's like it's the situation with the Fantastic Four and with the Snyder Cut. It's like people just fucked them up. Like the editing.
I think the
just
part
got
with
terrible.
Leia in the last one are good.
Daniel Radcliffe is in Harry Potter. Yeah, you're right. He
Yeah.
is. Anyway, how dare you, Katie? How dare you say such a weirdly good joke?
Emma Watson's in Harry Potter too.
I will kill you. God, you fucking both got me. I'm so mad. No such thing as a good sequel series.
That's not necessarily true.
Sequel series?
I mean, like look at the Champions of Olympus books.
I think he means like movies.
That's like Percy Jackson.
It should burn. Hello, Jack. He was here. That was like fucking minutes ago. 2%.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Sorry. Now, fuck. That's gonna be so mad.
It's been a while.
Wait, was Katie here earlier? Katie's here now. I hate
Yeah,
you. I
Katie's-
hate you. 2%. God damn it. Oh no, I was talking about Star Wars sequels. Sure.
I mean, yeah, but like no. 'cause,
7 was
like,
okay.
3 was good.
3 was a prequel, not a sequel.
Clone Wars is good.
Clone Wars is a prequel, not a sequel.
The last like 4 episodes of Clone Wars, if you want to count that as a Star
Oh,
Wars.
you mean
movie.
the show?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that was the best one.
yeah, that's like the
That
best.
might be the best Star
That's
Wars
like
movie.
the best Star Wars movie.
Rogue
there
One's
is.
pretty great. Smacking your gums on cam. That's what you get. Gums
Empire
smack.
Strikes Back is good.
It's
That's
okay.
a sequel.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, sure, it's technically a sequel, but it's part of an original series.
Yeah.
Really, technically, the only sequels are the sequel trilogy.
I can't think of
Everything
like,
else
any,
was, like, prequels.
sequel shit that's like a sequel. You know what I mean? The Clone Wars was a good. Hey,
How dare you?
you? Oh,
Okay. I was about to say, yeah.
we were both like, wait a minute.
I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, it was definitely made for like us. It was made for like teenagers and up.
Rebels was a decent sequel.
Well, I
to
can't
that.
listen to like 4 conversations at once, so I'm on mute stream. Stop mute your other streams.
What?
How dare you? What, you don't have to tell us that.
Do
Just
you
don't
have
talk
them
to us
all at the
anymore.
same time, and you're like, I can do this?
I do that a lot. I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be in Discord talking to people, watching a Twitch stream and a YouTube video, and playing my ukulele at the same time while talking to those people in that Discord. But my brain's crazy. I'm a fucking crackhead. Like I drink fucking 8 cups of coffee when I get up every day, and then I fucking pound a Red Bull when it's not. Nah, I don't really drink Red Bulls actually. I only drink those at work, or unless we're like trying to do one of these and I'm like struggling. I'm working on an assignment with my shithead teammates. I don't want y'all trying to get my attention. Okay. Creighton, I like your bracelet and wristbands.
Thank
There you go. He always has them. He actually has gone like leveled down quite a bit.
Yeah,
He used to have like this much of his arm covered in fucking wristbands and shit. I can't type, write, listen to music, and listen to multiple conversations. Well, you should. You should just get good, man. Get good, kid. I feel like we've definitely gotten better at that in terms of like when we're hanging out with our friends.
Yeah. You remember that YouTube video that me and you and Michael were gonna do? Like we were gonna start a YouTube channel way back when like me and you first met, and like we kept talking
With
about
George?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
remember
that.
that? That
Yeah,
was
we talked about
crazy.
that a couple months ago. It was so weird. It was such a bad like attempt.
Yeah.
We did it one time, and we had no layout. Is that why you have never responded to my DMs? I thought Creighton was bad, but Jack, you do it. It's because with you do it on Discord, and I have every notification on Discord cut off because it's
Yeah.
so loud and annoying on computers.
He just doesn't like it. He's not a fun person to be around. He doesn't talk to anybody. By Curious George.
God damn it. Though for my last act of business, I like the feet, Charlie. Okay. Can they see them? I guess they can kind of see them.
No, I think he means like what we were talking about earlier.
Maybe. The monkey fucks his owner. Oh my god. Katie, that made me spit. By Curious George. Now, episode 9 of By Curious George, and it's just like a Rick and Morty animated kind like level of George.
I've been
I never
wondering,
spit. Wink. God damn it, Katie.
Damn. I've been
Anyway.
wondering where I get my sense of humor from, and then I go back and watch the shows that I watched growing up as a kid.
And you're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, because like the other night I was watching like early episodes of Family Guy, like season 1, season 2, which are like they're good.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, they're making jokes like I make now. and
then you're like, wait, no, I make jokes like they made.
yeah,
That's what it really.
And then
comes down to.
the weird thing is I watch shit like Animaniacs or like Looney Tunes, and I'm like, oh my god, like I make these same jokes all the time too.
Yeah, it's just you're a product of what you see.
It's crazy though, like to think about like that, 'cause it's like bits and pieces. It's not an exact replica of one thing over another. It's bits and pieces of each thing combined together into the monstrosity you see today.
Wonder what that guy said.
I don't know.
He posted a link.
Oh. Stop posting links. Warning.
Nightbot timed out. FB. Well, he has a bunch of numbers. He's probably not a real person. Timed
bet-
out for 5 seconds. Reason: stop posting links. Automated by Nightbot. What'd you say?
I bet if we get Quentin on board with this, we need to have him read Nightbot, like be Nightbot. You know what I mean?
I mean, sure. I carefully curated a style of knife for you, and now you ignore me. I'm not ignoring you. I don't fucking. I forgot you said anything to me 'cause I have all that shit turned off.
He carefully curated it for you.
You should have
Sean.
put it like in the general chat
and
instead.
added him.
And added me, 'cause I'll
Yeah.
see that before I
Yeah.
see a Discord DM. I do not pay attention. I don't pay attention to a lot of DMs. I have most of them cut off 'cause I just
Charlie has
social
too many
media-
people sliding into his DMs all the time. and
social
he's just
media
gotta cut it
is a
down.
very toxic thing, and I'm pretty decent about taking care of myself with it.
I've been looking at stuff for sale on social media lately.
That's dangerous.
I'm not buying anything. I'm just curious. You
Yeah,
know?
okay.
It's kind of like looking at a virtual yard sale. It's like, oh, I don't want this junk, but like, man, look at all that junk.
Charlie Biceppies though? Nah, they're small as hell right now. They're small. They're
OnlyFans.
the smallest they've been in a long time.
Yeah, I've been looking at OnlyFans. Pretty much just stuff people sell. Like
I don't know if I want to get like a stainless steel fan or like if I want one that hangs from the ceiling.
I do actually need a fan. It's gonna get hot this summer.
Yeah, it is. Like hopefully wherever we move just has air conditioning.
Yeah.
But like here it doesn't. At least this basement doesn't. I can't believe you like made it through last summer wearing a fucking blazer every night in here 'cause it was so
Well,
hot.
I'll tell you, it's one word, Charlie.
I didn't want to spam you, dickhead. I'm trying to be considerate.
It's commitment, and it's something that I pride myself on. It's something I carry with me every day, except for when I don't.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And
'Cause
that-
you don't.
And that is what we call
You're like only
inconsistency.
you only use commitment in your like professional life. When it comes to like maintaining plans, you are the worst with
because my
commitment.
professional life takes up so much of my time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm constantly doing business deals left and right, all over the place. You know, I've got
Right.
so many irons in the fire right now. I might as well be
A blacksmith.
a blacksmith.
There you go. I can help you finish your little fucking soliloquy.
Yeah.
You nerd.
I actually prefer haiku, not soliloquy.
You didn't say a haiku though. You said a
I
soliloquy.
know, but that's what I prefer. Okay, so just jot that down.
No, I don't care enough. You can jot it down. And remind
Haikus
me.
are really cool, though. I like haikus.
They're okay. They're just so fucking boring.
I mean, you say that, but I feel like this is coming from somebody who's never read a good haiku.
For a
Haiku,
lot
I
of
mean.
good ones, so many of them are bad that it's like,
Well,
how do you, it's like 0.5% of them are great, and even the ones that are great, it's like, yeah, well, you're still only reading fucking like 20 words and you're done. Like I'd rather read a fucking book. I'd rather like read a story, not a fucking like passage. I'm not into poetry that isn't like a whole play. Like I like
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet. I like fucking the Crucible. Like I like epic poems. I don't like fucking 4 lines that I don't like fucking roses are red, violets are blue. Like real cracks at them at least.
I think I'm gonna like publish all of my writings that I've done, 'cause I've done like 170 or so, and I'm gonna, whenever we get this place, I'm gonna get with Matt and publish it, since we're just gonna be a content machine.
Just have one sitting back.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream while I was asleep that Creighton and everyone at Food Lion tried to fuck me over by messing with my schedule. Damn. Is that how you spell schedule? Why does that look weird to me? Like I think that looks right, but it also doesn't. Why is Charlie look
That's
like a
not how
guy
you
who?
spell schedule.
Yeah, it's not right.
It's
Oh,
like-
it's ULE at the end, right?
yeah. No.
Is it? What is it?
There's no U at the end of schedule. It's like SCHEUDULE.
I lost it now. Where'd it go? Fuck. Oh, there it is. I don't know.
Why
Why Charlie look like a guy who buys scrap metal piles at estate auctions? I don't look like that.
You kinda
Usually
do.
you're good at them, but that's not what I look like right
You
now.
kind of do. I mean, like,
No,
have
I
you ever
don't.
seen?
I know those guys.
Have you ever
I'm friends with
seen-
those guys, and I'm not one of
No,
those
no,
guys.
but have you ever seen Storage Wars? You totally look like somebody that would do that.
No, I don't. I've watched
you do.
that whole show. I'm not one of
You've
those people.
watched all of Storage
Yes,
Wars?
every episode so far.
Really?
It's great. I'm addicted.
Do you like the Yep guy? What's his name?
I don't.
You hate him?
I don't like it. I don't like any of them except for the couple. I like the couple.
Really? You like
Yeah.
the couple?
The bald guy and his wife.
Yeah.
I like them. They're
I
cool.
see. I don't. That's the ones I don't
Do
like.
you-
I like the old guy with the fingerless gloves. He's like Nick in like 40 years.
He is. Wow, he really is.
Barry, that's his name. Barry.
Do you pop your knuckles? I'm always doing it, and people say I have arthritis, and that's not factual. But that's not factually true. Me Googled it. I mean, yeah, it's not factually true as long as you keep using your hands.
Roses are red, tacos are life. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered by Will's wife.
Damn.
That's pretty
It's
good.
accurate.
See, you brought it back, Copenhagen.
Yo, it's Copenhagen. Yeah, he's been here.
I wrote you a haiku, Charlie.
God damn it.
Would
dare
you
you.
put
Put it in the
chat.
thing. I'll
Come
read
on.
it.
Cho, read
You
it.
think
and
I
love it.
won't?
You know what we need to do? We just need to turn this into a slam haiku chat, where people just slam their haikus.
Haikus are
and
really
shit.
good. No, this is not going to become a slam poetry sesh.
And then everybody snaps. Haikus are really good, but Charlie
A
is
Luddite.
It
The
smells
fuck is a
horrendous. I think that was it. So what was the hype over Epstein's death? What did he even do?
A Luddite. A person opposed to new technology or ways of working. Opposed to new? Poetry's 1,000,000 years old. I'm the opposite, you fucking nerd. Ooh, that pissed me off.
Here is the church. Here's the steeple. Jeffrey
Steeple.
Steeple. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered by rich pedophile people.
So that was...
That's a good haiku.
So what was the hype over Epstein's death? What did he even do? Katie.
So
Well, you're 18. I guess you wouldn't have really paid attention. Basically, he ran a giant sex cult on an island that he invited celebrities to so that he could get photos and video of them
and
doing
blackmail them.
and blackmail them, doing things with kids or underage women and blackmail them with it and become a powerhouse person in the world.
Which he did successfully for like 30 plus years.
Yeah, for a long time.
And then he got caught, and then he went to jail, and then he committed suicide in jail.
But he totally
is
got
the
murdered.
official story. But you're talking about maximum
want your
security
rage.
penitentiary, where all the cameras just weren't working, and it's insane. And it's a cell that he was not. It was not
It was
tall
a
enough for him.
suicide watch cell with 2 guards posted out front, and
Yeah.
there's supposed to be cameras on everywhere there.
And somehow he committed suicide. But also, there's this theory going around that he didn't die and he faked his death to go
Yes,
into
Katie.
hiding. There's another theory that he got killed by Hillary Clinton's wife, because he had a lot of shit.
You
Apparently,
mean
on the
Bill
Clintons.
Clinton's wife?
Bill Clinton's.
Hillary Clinton is the person.
Yeah.
In question.
He had a lot of shit on the Clintons.
Dude, what the fuck? Yes. Katie.
And
Did you hear about the painting he had at his island?
I knew he had a bunch of naked girl paintings.
No, he has a painting. Probably that, but he had a giant painting of Bill Clinton in a dress.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Straight in the middle, in the foyer of the big giant building where everyone would see it. How much more do you have, proof of, I've got you by the balls? What a fucking power move to, bring everyone there. Oprah went there. Tom Hanks went there. There's a lot of people that went to that island, and that's
Yeah.
scary. That's really scary.
All these people, by the way, that are still, out and about walking around, didn't go to jail because they're in powerful places.
Yeah, I mean, some people, if you have enough money, that's all it takes. Some people doing that kind of shit.
What's the phrase? Freedom is not free.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't want to see Bill Clinton normally. Why the fuck would you want to see him in a dress? It's not about seeing him. It's about having the power over him.
Yeah.
This guy literally had the president
Painted.
had a portrait of him painted in a dress, basically saying, "This guy's my bitch."
Yeah.
like for all to see. Oprah didn't fuck a kid. LOL. Get the fuck out.
I mean, we don't know, like, for sure.
She probably didn't. Let's go, baby. 3 months.
'Cause
Boys, 3 months.
Because it's like, say, and this
Thank you,
isn't
Jack.
true, but let's
love you,
say
dude.
Charlie's doing drugs, right?
Yeah.
And I come over to Charlie's every night. If Charlie gets caught with drugs and I'm here while he's caught with the drugs, it's going to look like I was in here doing drugs with Charlie.
Exactly.
But I'm still here, like it could be a situation like that, or it could be where she was in there, totally doing kids. Who knows? I don't think anybody here will really ever know, unless like
Well,
it's going to be like years and years down the line.
Unless he has all that data backed up somewhere.
Yeah.
I almost wish they'd like WikiLeaked it. All his information, I wish it had been WikiLeaked.
Yeah.
That would have been incredible.
Well, they WikiLeaked a lot of Hillary Clinton stuff. You remember back in the day? And apparently, like, the person who did that disappeared.
No, that was Julian Assange.
Oh, no?
Yeah, Julian
There's somebody
Assange.
else.
He got in trouble. Like he had to stay at was it the French? No, fuck. Where did he have to stay? He had to stay at a
Another embassy situation?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Where did Julian
Oh, that
Assange
guy?
hide? Yeah. That was him. He's the one that did WikiLeaks. He was
But he's in jail now, right?
Now he is. Of Ecuador. He was in the embassy of Ecuador in London for in 2012. From 2012 to like a little more than a year ago, he was in there. He was in there for like fucking 8 years. I'd like to see Creighton in a dress just for shits and giggles.
We have pictures of that.
I hope you buy
somewhere.
drugs with that money. I'd like to see Creighton in a dress for other reasons. God damn it. But yeah, I mean, Julian Assange did WikiLeaks, and then like they fucking came after his ass, bro. Like they were gonna take him out.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money was spent just like watching that building?
Oh, too much.
'Cause like they had to have people on every side of it. They had to have people like map out underneath it to make sure there was no escape under there. They had to have people on the roofs around the house, or around the embassy, to make sure he didn't like try and jump from one roof to another and escape that way. Like he lived in there for years. They like built him a room. Like they've installed a shower and a little kitchen area. Like that poor bastard. All because he showed a bunch of documents that the government was hiding from us. A lot of people were mad that when Trump pardoned all the people he pardoned before he left, that he didn't pardon Assange or Snowden.
He should have.
He should have pardoned both of them. Like Snowden's just fucking living in Russia. My man's just over there fucking podcasting with Joe Rogan through like video through camera, and he's just fucking shit on over there. Like he's just ruined. Honestly, I believe I could break out of an embassy. It's not about breaking out of the embassy. It's about breaking out of the embassy and not have 200 soldiers come get you.
Yeah.
He wasn't stuck in the embassy, Jack. He was
He
hiding.
was hiding.
There.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go into an embassy and get anybody. Like you're not allowed to step into that embassy without
be extradited.
Yeah, you have to be extradited.
It's
and
just like the
Ecuador would not extradite Assange.
How'd
They let him live there. Eventually, it ended up just going over everybody's head, and like the powers that be got him out of there.
Mm.
Eventually they won. It was just shitty. Do you know about the Elizabeth Fritzl case? With the
No.
Fritz? No way. I'm sorry. I
That was
could
funny.
not help it. No one suspects the Spanish Inquisition. I've got a thing to show you after the podcast,
What
by
is
the
it?
way.
Okay.
It's something from Monty Python. It was really funny.
Have
What?
you heard?
About the bird
Yeah.
and how it's the word, yes.
Yes. Did you see about? I'm trying to pick out subject. Look at the notes and tell me something you want to know about.
Well, just pick a thing. I don't care. Any of the
Like,
ones you want.
What interests you the most? I'll let you pick.
Dude, I don't know any of those. Just pick a thing. I don't care.
All right, I'm gonna pick.
Stimulus checks.
Well, we already kind of talked about
Okay,
that.
then.
I'm gonna talk about the governor of New York thing 'cause it's kind of in the same vein of what we were talking about.
Oh, my God.
What?
Her dad, so Elizabeth Fritzl, her dad kept her. Is your stream going?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just, I don't know why it's lagging. Let me refresh it.
Oh, let me go back. Make sure it's going. Yeah, it's going.
Okay. It's loading for me for some reason. Her dad kept her in a dungeon for 24 years and raped her over 2,000 times, and the children she bore died from starvation and were raped as well, but he was caught when he was caught, but he was 76, so he won't get much time in prison before he dies, sadly. You say that, but, like, you know, Bill Cosby's 90 in prison, so, like, like 76, you know, you could still spend 20 years in there if they treat you right. What I personally think they should do is cut off his hands and feet while he's awake, and then, like, you know, lay him on concrete and, like, tie him down to where he cooks on the concrete and, like, flip him every once in a while.
Jesus.
Fuck that guy.
That's awful.
Well, did you see what he did?
No, I mean, like, that, I mean, it's awful both
It's
ways.
justifiably awful. Fuck that guy. I don't know. For me, it's like, that is not a person you try and redeem. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Rape your daughter 2,000 times. Rape her children that are your children. Like, your daughter's ancestral children. Rape them until they die. Like, yeah, no, that's just not a person you let keep going.
What happened to her? Is she, like,
I
what's
have
she
no
doing?
idea.
Like, that's got to be awful.
Sorry I brought that up, Charlie. I know you like to be positive. I mean, that's not.
like,
It's
that's
not.
an interesting subject.
It's an
maybe.
interesting. It's not even that it's sad more than it's interesting, but, like, it does bring up, like, I was talking to someone about this recently about, like, the death penalty.
It was
and,
me
like,
and you.
was that me and you?
Yeah, we were talking about here last week.
Oh, were we? See, it's like, it's just it brings it back to that then. Like, it's such a complicated issue. There's a reason it's such a complicated issue, is because it's like, dude, you got fuckers like that out there.
Mm.
That guy just needs to be fucking killed. And, like, he's the kind of person that look, you guys can disagree with me all you want. That's not the person you kill nicely. That's the guy you fuck up. That's the guy you hurt. That's the guy you fucking torture for fun. That's the guy you, like, for fun torture. Like, burn him at the stake after you've cut off his hands and feet and, like, let him rot. like that's that is, like, evil person. That is pure evil. He kept his kid in a dungeon. That's not the kind you let off the hook. Creighton, did you ever do stuff with the Playhouse?
Community Playhouse. No. I mean, I helped them a couple times with some stuff, but I never, like, was in a play or anything.
I've been wanting to. I've been, like, thinking about, like, not with them specifically, but, like, it would be cool to do a play. I'm talking best gore level shit. What?
Mm?
At the maybe he's thinking about maybe he's not meaning them. Maybe he's meaning something different.
Best gore level shit. Maybe he's talking about what you were talking about.
Al Gore. I'm sorry.
Like beating somebody up.
That's what I would do to him. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would do some ridiculous shit. Like, if I had that guy, like, that's the kind of guy. Like, I'm a nice, friendly person, and I don't like violence. I don't like violence for the sake of violence. I like controlled violence, like MMA fighting. That's like tactical, like, competitive violence. That's a little different. But, like, people getting hurt, like, I hate those videos of, like, people fighting on the street and, like, one of them falls and hits their head. Like, bro, that just kills me. When I see that shit, I don't care who's in the wrong. Like, that shit hurts, and that's brain damage. That's the kind of shit that, like, ends people. Like, it might kill them, but it might not. But if it doesn't kill them, it could fuck them up for the rest of their life. And it's just a little thing. Like, hit your head, boom, you can't do math anymore. Like, that's how easy it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's some people that hit their head and they can learn, like, just no languages all of a sudden. Like, that's real too. But I'm not saying that, like, if we can control that, cool, it would be cool. Everyone would hit their head because you can just learn a bunch of languages. But we don't know, so it's scary. And hitting your head is so, I think those videos are useful. Sure, they're useful because you know what not to do or how to be in a situation like that, I guess. But, like, violence is so scary to me. But when you hear about guys like that, that's when I go, okay, I mean, you know, it's time to get the pliers out and a blowtorch and go nuts on this guy. Fuck him. That's why the death penalty is a thing. And sometimes I'm like, the death penalty shouldn't be for people that you just shoot in the head or give poison till they die peacefully. The death penalty should be, like, for the people that deserve torture. The people that deserve to get fucking ripped apart and feel it because they are so evil. Because that is a fucking evil, evil person. That's just ruthless. Have you heard of Ed Gein? He's the guy that came up with the character Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, he was in what's his name? Mindhunter. I'm pretty sure he's in Mindhunter. Because there's Ed Gein and there's also the other Ed. Fuck, what's his name? Never mind. Also, yeah, hitting your head sucks. I've had 2 concussions. Oh, no wonder you're crazy. I'm kidding, Jack. Concussions are no joke, though. I feel like I've had concussions, but I'm not sure. Can you get that checked? Can they tell you if you've ever had a concussion?
Probably.
Ed Kemper, thank you. Ed Kemper was the other one. Ed
Ed
Kemper
Kemper.
is awesome in Mindhunter. The guy that plays him. You watched Umbrella Academy, right?
Yes.
The big cop guy that like is against Five
Yeah.
in season 1.
Yeah.
Like that guy plays Ed Kemper in Mindhunter, and it is show stealing.
I
Like
think
he's in 2 of the episodes, and he's the best part of
I think
the
he
whole series.
plays what's his name? The Jules guy and the Richard Jules in the thing.
No, that's a different guy. Fuck, what's his name? I know his. He's like
good.
an up and coming. He's like an out of nowhere actor.
Yeah. He's really good too.
Cut his mom's head off and threw darts at it, and then used it for oral sex. Yep, that's Ed Kemper. They have interviews with him on YouTube. Yeah, the interviews of him on YouTube and the guy playing him on Mindhunter, like their videos of them being played like side by side. It is uncanny. The fact that the guy that did not get like a Best Supporting Actor nomination is absurd. He's incredible. I believe a public
Caning.
or torture and then hanging would be for the least I'd give that guy. Yeah.
The problem
Again, it's
the
like
problem
fuck that guy.
is like the people, like you could be like, we should do this for the people that deserve it, right?
Yeah.
But then what happens like if a court decides that this is the person that deserves it and it turns out that they're innocent?
I know that argument, but they caught that guy.
Mhm.
Like if they know that's what happened,
I mean, they caught a lot of guys though, Charlie.
yeah, they've caught a lot of guys, but like whenever it's crazy shit like that, it's pretty evident. Like the ones that are on death row, like, you know, fucking did a bunch of drugs and like shot 2 people. Which shooting 2 people is horrible. That's killing 2 people. But like,
Is it death row worthy?
is it death row worthy or is that life in prison worthy? Like that's up to people to decide. But either way, like there's a special place in like good old America where like in the Constitution where we should be allowed to fucking destroy those guys that she's talking about.
And Chandler said watching this podcast is cruel and unusual punishment.
Exactly. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. Me boy. Him's a big boy. Wait, who are we talking about? That's why I chose it. Shithead cop. There are Geneva suggestions. God damn it. I believe in public. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Did you see
You're just trying to
what's going on with the governor from New York?
Cuomo?
Yes.
Yeah, with the like sexual assault allegations. I saw that they happened. I haven't heard any specifics.
So everybody's like, "Yo, bro, you should resign." He's like, "Fuck that! I'm not resigning. I'm just fucking gonna keep being governor, and like, I'm gonna do my thing. You guys just kind of chillax a little bit."
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of like, because normally when
I
this
woke up
sort
to shit. It was good. Good night. Thank you,
normally
Chandler.
when this
Goodbye.
sort of thing happens, goodbye, Chandler. It's like there's a retracting statement or like a defense statement, like, "Well, I didn't actually do this. It's being misconstrued and everything." And this man's just like, "Yeah, these guys are just saying it for money. Like, fuck them." And he's not saying it like that, but I mean, like, it's essentially what he's saying. And like the crazy thing is, like, other politicians are like, "Hey, like, you know, maybe you should not, like, you know, say it like that." And he's like, "Bruh, these women are just saying it for attention, and it's stupid." And I'm like, you know.
Well, the problem with that is that it's like what you said. Like sometimes people are innocent. Sometimes people are innocent, bro. Look at the whole Chris Hardwick thing. Like
yeah,
his ex, like he got fired.
or
from,
Richard Jewell, for example.
Well, I don't know as much about his story. I haven't seen
go
the movie.
ahead.
But like Chris Hardwick, like or Aziz Ansari, like they both got so fucking attacked because like women came out against them, and because of Me Too and always believe the girl or whatever the phrase is called. Like those guys got fucking decimated. Aziz got his show canceled off of Netflix, which was awesome, by the way. His show, not that he got canceled off. Like, his show was awesome. Chris Hardwick got fucking kicked off of Talking Dead. Got kicked off of, like, all his shows. At Midnight, like, the Nerdist podcast, like, cut ties with, like, everybody cut ties with Chris Hardwick because of shit women just tweeted and blocked. Like, that's it. That's all it took. And they were innocent. Like, Chris Hardwick had to go fucking nuts in legal battles to let everyone understand that she's, like, mentally ill. It was his ex-girlfriend.
Mm.
Like, and like, they broke up. And, like, she was claiming he did all this crazy shit and was violent, and it was, like, the other way around. Like,
really?
Yeah, and she was just crazy. And, like, people just took it at face value right away, and then, boom, cancel Chris Hardwick. It's not. It's like that's how easy. I'm not saying that Cuomo's guilty or innocent. I'm just saying it's because of stuff like that you have to be careful, and you can't just believe everything right away.
Now, what about Aziz Ansari? How did he get out of his?
Well, so it was, like, I want to say he went to court with the chick, and like she basically ended up saying like what he said. Basically, what happened was they had a bad date. Like they went down on each other, and she just didn't have a good time. So she said he was a shithead, and she said that like he was a terrible guy and blah blah blah, and people were like, "Me too," boom, and then like
Because
attacked
he didn't
him.
give good head?
Basically,
Damn.
It
Is
was-
that all it takes?
bro, it's ridiculous. He came back. He's like back and doing
Okay,
shit.
good.
So like I think he's. I'm pretty sure he all got.
So
like,
he's okay.
he's okay. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he went.
Yeah.
He's done another. He's done a new special.
Damn.
Like,
You know what we need
it's
to
a
do?
good special. What?
Like, we just need to take to court everybody that's ever given us bad head.
That's a terrible idea. I would tie the dad to a chair and let Danielle Bergoli come in and give a speech on getting that money and slinging that pussy till he dies of brain cell loss. That's one way to do it. What are you geezers talking about now? You don't get to know 2%.
Yeah.
You left and muted us.
Yep.
Hashtag him too. God damn it, Copenhagen. Don't get that shit started.
Oh my god.
Fate worse than death. Sexual assault allegations? What about the low level genocide this dude committed? Who, Cuomo? Oh, you talking about the the COVID shit? You could apply that to every
Wait,
governor and them not making decisions correctly though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody. I mean,
No, don't get me wrong.
in
He's
his
a moron.
defense,
I-
I feel like
I wouldn't don't ever say in his
No, no, no,
defense
no,
about Andrew Cuomo because he is a
no,
terrible governor and
no, no,
in
no,
general a pretty shitty guy.
I
apparently.
just mean like a lot of governors handled COVID very
not like
badly.
him.
Really?
Not like
What
him.
happened? What did he do?
That's another podcast worth of conversation.
Really?
He handled it so badly. It's New York City. He handled it so badly. It's absurd. We'll talk about it one day. We'll have to get like a list of the bullet points of all the shit he did bad because I'm sure there's an article. Charlie, would you rather want to know how you're going to die or when you're going to die? That's a good one.
I think neither.
Well, you have to pick. That's
no,
the point
I
of
mean,
the
like,
experiment.
No,
you
no, no.
crazy
I mean,
man.
I get it, but like,
Yeah,
you know.
obviously the preference would be neither, but like you have to pick as part of the question. That's like how that works. I would probably guess. I guess I'd like to say when. Yeah, I'd like to know when rather than how.
When? Because you get to know, you get like a timestamp.
Yeah, and I can like plan out my life in terms of like, okay, well, here's like how much fun I need to have. Like here's how I need to save money. Blah blah blah. How? Really? How you're gonna die is more interesting. Yeah, how is more interesting, but like. If I know how, if I know when, if I know I have a week to live, I'm just gonna go nuts. I'm just gonna go fucking. I'm gonna go on Tinder and say I'm dying in a week and just fucking have sex with everyone.
But if you know how, but if you don't know, like, if you know how and you don't know when, you're just gonna be like avoiding whatever that thing is.
Yeah, but then that'll eventually be the cause. It's
Yeah.
because you avoid
So I
shit.
feel like the how makes the deadline like closer.
Exactly. When at least, like if it's like a good number, like say it's in 70 years, at least I know. Okay, I have like a lot of time to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And like by the end, I can just start getting affairs in order, and then boom, blah blah blah, whatever. Avoid all that shit. Could cause how exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was politically motivated because he didn't want to use federal assets as to not have it look good towards Trump. Creighton avoids cancer, eats turmeric. Exactly. Boom.
Wait, so do I need to eat turmeric to avoid cancer?
Yes, it's like the cancer be gone.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I eat it.
I'll tell you what. If you get me some turmeric, I'll eat it.
You have eaten it.
and put the phone.
You
in my
have
pocket.
eaten turmeric
And what?
in the hibachi I made you.
Oh, okay.
I've been using turmeric for years.
All right. Well, then get me some turmeric here,
I'm
and
here.
I'll start
I'm here.
putting.
Hey, Hamid.
I'll start putting my phone in my pocket to avoid testicular cancer.
That's not a real thing.
I mean, it's got to be though, right? Like
No.
at least from the battery, because of the radiation.
It's not.
No.
No.
You don't think so?
Creighton, there's radiation in everything. Your laptop gives off a ridiculous amount of radiation.
Yeah.
There's
But that's
radiation
cool
in the ground.
radiation, though.
If you have like a whole thing of bananas, if you buy like 3 or 4, what's it? A bunch of bananas?
Yeah.
Is that a bunch? If
Yeah.
you buy like 3 or 4 of those, they put off like enough to set off a Geiger counter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's radiation in everything. Like radiation's all over the
Oh.
place. Your phone does not give off enough radiation to give you testicular cancer unless you put it in your fucking testicles. Like if you just leave your phone 24/7 forever, maybe, you know what? Maybe it'll fuck up your balls. But it's not because of the radiation, it's because there's a phone down there now, and that's not how people are supposed to work.
Imagine calling people
I
with
have
your...
news. It's my motherfucking birthday, bitches.
Oh, we gotta sing him happy birthday.
Wait, the
Oh.
15th or the 16th, Hamid?
I know he said he was joking.
What? I'm not saying I want Charlie to ask Nick for a video or anything. Cough, cough. No, I'm joking. The 15th?
Oh, it's
The Ides of March. It was Mike's birthday. The Ides of
we gotta
March.
sing him happy birthday.
This is.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Happy birthday,
Happy
Hamid.
birthday.
My foreskin has radiation. Yes, Blake, it does. Hello, Blake. Blake, do you
The
want your
sun?
fucking blazer? We're gonna re-roll this shit. Fucking 75 episodes
40,000
deep.
bananas can? Jesus. Is that eating them or is that just...
The sun is radiation, and 40,000 bananas can kill you from radiation poisoning. Well,
Only if you eat them, though, apparently.
yeah, exactly.
So we all know... our
Yeah,
limit.
I bet it only takes about 100 bananas to kill you. Eating them, that's a lot of fucking bananas. That's like your body weight in bananas.
Potassium.
If it's bad, if it's bad for cancer, then why is it called turmeric? God damn it! Checkmate, liberal. Jack, that was fucking incredible. I love that joke. 2% gifted a sub to Hamid. 2%. I will literally kiss you on the lips.
Oh.
Oh shit! Whose birthday? It's Hamid's. So glad my song was followed up with a conversation of radiation on foreskin. Yeah, dude, isn't that fun? Wait, you're Jewish. That's something you don't have. I'm sorry, man.
You ever think
Could not help the
about
joke. I'm
how
sorry. It
we
was too
cut
good.
off pieces of kids' genitals and think nothing of it?
I actually do think about it all the time because I see it on social media all the time. It's like 5 of the
What?
people. It's on social media all the time. Like I know, like I follow like 5 people on Twitter that like a big thing that they're annoyed by is that like we just cut off foreskin.
I mean, I get it. There's a lot of health benefits to doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of health benefits to you know, not
You
doing
still
it
have
too.
yours?
No,
No.
I'm circumcised.
Did you see where Patrick, what's his name? Sir Patrick Stewart didn't know that
He
was
didn't know that he
circumcised until
was-
he's like in
yeah.
his 70s or
No,
something.
he didn't know that he was uncircumcised. He's not circumcised. He thought he was.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
He went to the doctor and was like, "Hey, am I circumcised?"
No. His wife, or yeah, he went to check, but his wife was like, he was talking about it with someone, and he was like, yes, I'm circumcised, right, Lily? And she was like, no. And he was like, what? He's like fucking 80 and didn't know he was fucking.
So he went to the doctor to prove it.
And he was like, nah, that's you got a lot of skin there, bro. It was so funny.
That's amazing. Like,
Charlie, show your feet on cam. No.
I want to get to the age where I forget if I'm circumcised or not.
I'll DM my address to Creighton while I'm thinking about it right now. There you go.
Wait, what?
Blake,
Oh.
for the blazer.
Oh, good. Thank God. It's
Oh,
only
I'm
been
15
like
and got
100
no cash.
episodes
It's
almost.
tough. It's on you in the future. No worries, Hamid. I'll regift in spirit.
What are the health
Prove it,
benefits of
Charles?
cutting
Wait,
off a
prove what?
girl's
Oh, no.
clitoris? Do people cut off the clitoris of a girl?
Yeah, it's called labiaplasty.
But that doesn't happen like as regularly as
It
circumcision.
happens a lot.
Really?
Not like at birth. Like women go and do it because they want to look like porn stars because they think that that's what guys want.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
That's
I mean,
why.
No, I mean,
I
like,
know.
no, I
yeah,
don't
no.
want
Like that's not. Some guys probably do want that. Like, but nah.
That's not
that's-
what I want.
that's neither.
I like it all natural, baby.
All natural,
Swing
baby.
low, sweet cherry.
Swing low. Sorry. God damn it, Creighton. No, bitch, I take care of my penis. I live this shit. I live
No,
this
you're good.
shit on hard mode. I live this shit. What? Okay, well, I'm dead because practice and shit. So thank you for the song.
shit.
I'm out and no quote tonight. Sorry. Peace and
Son.
love. Hamid, have a great night. Happy birthday. Is it still your birthday? It's still your birthday over there. Happy birthday. Happy 16th. You're 16, dude. You know what that means, right? You can get a car or some shit. I don't know. I don't have one. I'm 25. Okay, I sent it. My bad. I have an ass memory. Blake, it's okay. No worries. We love you.
Bro.
It's become a meme at this point. What?
I got it. We're going tomorrow.
Going? Oh, to the. Okay.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep.
Well, later.
Yeah. No, I know.
See, this is
I'm
why I
just
love this podcast. We talk about subjects that most would be uncomfy talking. I will talk about anything as long as it's not illegal to talk about.
Yeah.
Me and Creighton are fucking.
We don't really.
If we had the boundaries we have in our normal conversation, this podcast would be fucking ridiculous. But we'd
Yeah.
also probably go to jail.
Yeah.
So we like which is
Because
a
we
lot of
talk
people.
about like crazy things, and Charlie just drops the N word left and right.
No,
and
I
it's
don't.
Like, it's
That's not true. Don't say shit like that
And
because they
it-
think it's real.
It's
After what I
crazy.
just said, it makes sense for you to say that and it be true. Like, do you understand that? That's not
Charlie,
buy a Jaguar.
Charlie, I thought you were teeing me up.
Not for that. Not for lying. My dearest Charlotte, the war of northern oppression is over. We return to our beloved Southern Confederacy defeated.
Blake
I am
said.
sure. I am unsure how I will cope with the humiliation of defeat. I wonder what I will do with my time. My comrades have discussed founding a group of like-minded sons of the South. We shall make uniforms of pure white linen collected on our way home. A young private Jim Crow. a young private Jim Crow has some good ideas. Maybe we will campaign for office one day. Maybe he will. I look forward to your warm embrace, Brigadier General Charles Bedford Forrest. Copenhagen, you're outdoing yourself. These are terrible, terrible words for me to say out loud, but I have fun saying them. They are funny to hear for the canon of the podcast.
Blake said Charlie burned a cross in my eye.
He always says shit like that. I just said I was 15 for a while. Tough. Wait, you turned 15? You were 14 this whole time?
Who said that?
Fucking Hamid.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
his birthday. God damn it. Government coming for you. Oh, the government. God damn it.
Who are these men
I know he's
that
lying,
expect women
Charlie.
to dress a certain way and cut off their clitoris and shit?
Wait.
That's what Jack said.
Jack, fucking. Never mind. I can't say that. Ooh. I almost said some fucking wild shit.
Ooh.
My gosh.
See, he almost said it there, too.
I almost said some crazy shit. Earlier today, I was really horny, and I saw what I thought to be a blank DVD. I thought DVDs have a tight hole, so why not? So I put my pee-pee into the hole of the DVD, and for a few seconds as I started getting harder, it felt pretty good, but then, once I was fully erect, it started getting painful. I was fucking stuck, and I had to break it and have to get out. Upon closer examination, I realized that it was not a blank DVD, but a copy of the movie Up. Well, guys, guess I fucked up.
Well, Blake just ended the podcast with possibly the best joke ever on here, right, Charlie? Yep. That was a pretty good one. And we know. Because we tell bad jokes all the time, so we know when a good one hits. Charlie's back there drinking. Fucking say it to me, says Jack. No, say. Oh, he wants to say whatever you're gonna say, 'cause he said, "Say it, whore."
Say what? Wait. No, I cannot say it, Jack. I
Just
can't.
send
I'm not
it-
allowed.
Say it to him in Discord.
No, I'm not allowed.
Okay. All right,
I can't have that screenshot existing.
See,
Not to say he will. I just can't have the proof of it existing.
those
Can't say what I was gonna say.
Look, if Charlie said those
Love you guys.
words,
Can't-
he'd be
can't do
arrested
it.
in like 4 states. and
Like
then put on
20
put on the death row
states.
in the rest of them.
Tier 1 Jim Crow lore. That was pretty funny, Jim Crow lore. Not gonna lie. You're Copenhagen. We're gonna go to jail because of you. You know that, right? Do you really want to end it right there?
No, I was just.
Okay,
I mean, we
yeah.
can if you
I
want.
no,
to.
I don't want to.
I know we got to be up soon.
When do we need to be up for that? You think?
Want to
'Cause
go?
you said you gotta go into work at like 5.
Yeah.
So like,
I still would like to get up at 11 and like us just ride down there. 'Cause
Okay.
then we can go down there. We can get
just go
food.
now, you bitch. No,
You know what the best part would be if my dad
What?
just let us take the side by side to go look at it.
that would be kind of dank.
So we could just see what I'm saying. Like we could go down there, get some food, ride the side by side some. 'Cause even if we don't
That'd be
like it, we
sick.
could just hang out, like for a little bit down there.
I've been down to hang out. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
been there yet.
Yeah. So
So
there you
we'll
go.
see. We'll talk.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We'll talk about it later. I'll come up to your fucking house and the place you sleep. I'm down with that. Come hang out. You want to come hang out? Oh, by the way, he's gonna be on a podcast with
Who is?
Jack.
Oh, when?
Jack. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
For sure episode 200 if he hasn't by then. Which 200's in what? We got like 25 episodes, 4 episodes a week. That's 4 4s, 8 and 16. That's 6 weeks. 7 weeks. If we don't miss a day, it's the first day of 7 weeks from now. Exactly. What?
Oh no, I'm laughing
Just
at what you were saying.
How I phrased it. Is Jack selling candy bars for school fundraising?
Probably.
Are you still in high school, Jack?
Did we?
Or did he just
sell,
graduate?
We didn't sell candy bars in high school. We sold that in.
Yeah, you did.
We did?
In high school?
Not in high school. We did
I
that.
Did.
We did
I
that.
did. I had like I say I
Were
did.
you
I
in a
didn't sell
class
one.
for that?
No, it was like a fundraising thing. You could just sign up for in the school.
Oh, see, I never signed up for that shit. I was like, I did that in elementary school, so I'm not doing. You remember that junk? They used to like be like, "Hey, go sell this, and you can win like a prize."
And
and
it
shit.
was dumb shit.
Yeah.
It was
And then
like
you had to win a prize in order to go and do
lemonade, Katie.
You had to win a prize in order to go and do like the fucking the spring fling thing. or
Yeah,
whatever
it was, bro. That shit was so.
you had to sell so much to get that.
Basically, it was the richest kids
They could do it. Yeah.
could do it because they would just buy all the shit themselves
That's
or get their parents to. It was so. That was like the most
I mean,
like
I get it. From a
crippling
certain
thing when it
sense.
comes to like bullies and shit. Was like the thing I loved about high school in terms of like seeing it all. Damn,
What happened?
the page was a little like tearing it. The thing that I love about high school ending was seeing all the people that like I knew were shitheads go out into the real world and start failing.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm like succeeding or that we're succeeding, but we like, we fucking
We're not in jail and we're not dead.
we're not in jail, dead, or on drugs, or
Yeah.
like ruining our life. Like
There's-
you gave it your best shot, but you're on your way up.
Yeah.
Like we're definitely like I
had
wouldn't
my
say killing.
moment in the sun.
Yeah, well, in the hole, really. Now your moment in the sun is now and hopefully forever.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't say you and me are like killing it by any means, but we're like,
I had my Icarus moment.
there you go.
I flew too close to the sun.
Careful Icarus.
And then
Have I ever shown you that? The Careful Icarus
Oh, I
from
think I
Craig
did-
Ferguson?
it sounds familiar.
I might have to show you just to catch you
And
up so
then,
that we
like-
can, because that's a great thing on here.
boiled tangerine.
Boiled tangerines. That's a great name.
Yes, that's amazing.
Boiled is that a thing? Hey, talking chat. Are you like, hey, is that a thing? Have you ever had a boiled tangerine? Is
Yeah.
that a? Tell me if that's.
delicious?
He's a disgruntled youth. Wait, who? Jack probably is
Or
what I'm
is,
thinking.
is that me or you?
Okay, I go play a round of R6, then bedtime, war and hate. Peace and
Only
love.
drug
It's
I like is
overrated.
love.
Good night, Liam.
Good night, Liam.
Why is Jack threatening the feds this time?
I don't know, something about him wanting to fight his way up the food
Disgruntled
chain.
youth. Only drug I like is love. I still have the best name. Blake is rating with a party of one. Thank you,
Ooh,
Blake.
Thank you, Blake.
He is the party of one. Is that better than my name though?
yeah,
Yeah, boiled tangerines are like extra wet oranges. Is that good?
We should boil tangerines.
We should boil tangerines. I think
Does
I'm on
the
your
skin
side.
peel off easier, like a boiled egg? Yes, I did refer to the shell as the skin. And don't you even think twice about it. Charlie is screaming into his hands. He comes
I
back
hate
to
you
the mic.
sometimes.
He professes his hate towards me.
Don't narrate everything I'm saying.
Imagine
Shut
if
the
I
fuck
did.
up. That was
We
hilarious.
do need to have a segment where I just narrate shit for people.
We should, there's going to be a time when we are like really creating awesome shit where we
Yes.
have like little, like we can, like, because there's so many little like skit ideas we've thought of, like sketches
Honestly.
that we could film, like, and we could totally film if we lived together.
And
Because
it
we'd
would
have
be
the
easy,
time.
Yeah.
And we could film them and then just watch them on the podcast.
Yeah.
And be like, guys, it's time for episode fucking 69 of the fucking Charlie and Creighton shorts, or the shirts off shorts. The shirts off shorts. Dude,
Oh,
shorts off. Dude.
There we go. We've made a lot of progress this evening. We've learned a lot.
Honestly, the reasons I hate the feds is long and numbered. Damn, he hates you, Copenhagen. I love you. W hat? Wait.
No, I think he's saying what? Or she.
Oh. Dude, boiled tangerine.
Or they.
That is a great. Every once in a while, I see a name on Twitch and I'm like, that's
What
a
if
fucking
it's,
name.
What if
for,
it's
like,
a
that's a
ploy
great
to
handle.
get us, though? You know what I mean? We boil tangerines and they're just awful. Like
Bam.
something you shouldn't boil.
Then the troll has been. It has worked, and it like I'm willing to.
I
gamble
wouldn't even
that.
be mad though. You know?
Yeah,
what I
I'd be
mean?
like, you know what? Well trolled
Yeah.
at that point. I think it's worth trying either way.
Yeah. We just need a pot and a warm place to put it and some water. and some
Creighton
tangerines.
describing boiling.
We need some tangerines.
I fucking hate you. You're one of them idiots I've been hearing about.
What is that that Blake put over there?
What the Blake? Stop putting that fucking. What language is that?
W what?
Wait a second.
W hat.
It's a
This
flag.
motherfucker.
Double U hat. This
th-
motherfucker.
That's what you said. Charlie has a short attention span, so
That's
he's
what
not
it
going to get him
says.
at first.
That's what it says. I know that it. I know.
Charlie can never.
When you said what, I knew that's what you're saying, and that's
To-
why I said it too.
to
I
be
said
fair,
W hat.
if-
Is that what you're trying to say?
If I may,
When
if
I
I
think
may,
W hat, I think W like win hat.
if
Like
I-
one of us is wearing a hat, and I was confused because neither of us are wearing a hat.
If I may,
people say that. People
if I
say
may
W whatever they
say
like.
To that, like I feel like Charlie reads this a lot, like how we were trained to read a teleprompter.
That's a big issue
and
for us
and
too.
I feel like, because like me, I just like the way I was taught to read a prompter when I got to college was just like you kind of have to like guess if there's like a spelling error because you don't want to fuck up live on air.
Yeah.
And Charlie just like word for word read that shit, and sometimes it wasn't good, and sometimes it was really good.
Well,
And
it depended on who.
but-
It depended on who did the copy.
Yeah,
Because
but-
if you do it right, like
It flows
Teleprom-
really good.
I'm gonna type it in chat so you guys can see. But like,
most of the
if
time,
you're gonna say www. Like
Yeah.
learntv.com, you have
Yeah.
to type it out. Like,
most of the time it was pretty good though. Like it was okay. It was passable for like basically zero funding local TV network.
Like you have to type it out like that on the teleprompter to read it out properly, because people will, if you don't do everything like that, the few times that you don't, or if you do it
It'll
like
mess 'em
that,
up.
the few times you don't will fuck it up. Exactly. And like it can really ruin like
Katie,
the flow of a show.
Whatever link you're trying to post, drop it in the Discord.
Yeah, put it in the Discord, KO. You can't put it in Twitch chat. The bot will take you out.
Yeah.
Jackpot. Stop posting links. Warning. Oh, Nightbot. You clever lass, you.
Clever girl.
Alan.
Alan.
In space. No one can hear you scream in space. Double U hat.
In space, nobody can
It
hear
was
you in space.
it was a made up website.
Oh, really?
Shouldn't post links. That go
Put
nowhere.
it in Discord. I want to see what it was. I bet it was gonna be about something about Charlie's feet and like.
I would hope so. Shirts off shorts? No, shorts off. Shorts off shorts.
Or just shorts off.
Shorts off.
Yeah.
Shorts off 69. Shorts off number blank. Yeah, I like shorts off because they're shorts.
I want to learn to tap dance. Me too. I feel like it's a very interesting subject.
Thank you, 2%.
also
I don't
wanna-
think we're gonna forget that one. That's a pretty good play on our thing.
I also
God
want.
damn it, guys! Stop trying to post shit.
I also want to learn how to play the mandolin.
Why?
Why not? Everybody wants to learn the guitar or the ukulele.
No one wants to learn the ukulele. People want to learn the guitar, and then people find the ukulele. That's what happened with me, and what happens with most people.
I'd rather play the mandolin.
Okay.
Because have you ever seen anybody play a mandolin like
Yeah,
really,
I've
really
played
good?
a mandolin
It's
decently
fucking
well.
insane.
I learned a lot in guitar class how to play, because they're actually pretty identical to the like how to learn them.
And I really would have never guessed
Edited
that it
for you,
being a
Charlie?
string and wood instrument.
Edited what? Shorts off. Okay, thank you. Where the fuck is the ukulele? I have two.
Oh, show them the electric one you got. We didn't see that last stream.
This is my tenor ukulele. It's acoustic. And then this is my electric ukulele. Right here.
It's acoustic.
It is also technically it functions both as an acoustic ukulele and an electric
You've
ukulele.
already put MFAM stickers on it?
Yeah, of course, dude.
That's pretty cool.
There we go.
Now, where do you put your feet while you're playing that?
So the big toe has to rest on the farthest tuner so that you can tune it as you play.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I hate you.
The best part is you've seen that clip now, so you get the joke.
What?
It's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, where do you put your feet though? Where the I demand seeing this on stream. I'll give Katie a sub if you play, maybe. First, dude, you ever crack yourself up?
Yeah. Isn't
Uh,
Katie already subbed?
I think so. Oh, no, she's not. First,
Chili.
first it was shirts off, and then shorts off. Then it reaches its final form, the Buck Naked Podcast. That's for our OnlyFans,
Yeah.
or on Plex Storm. We will stream on Plex
Did
Storm.
Matt make the
Electrolele.
OnlyFans?
Whoa, that sounds
Was
awesome.
Was
What?
that Matt that did like the one to make an OnlyFans, but it literally only
Is
had
literally
fans?
only have
Yeah.
fans, yes. Plays ukulele, streams on Twitch, reads comics. How much more could you ask for? Katie, relax. Link the OnlyFans. I wish I could. I wanted to hook up my ukulele through,
The
our
soundboard
system.
and play it.
but I can't figure it out.
We just need to have
to
a
say that I
professional
haven't
come in
even really
and
tried
like
it. But
do it. You know.
Yeah. What I really need to do is get a USB splitter, like
Yeah.
the kind that's like 20, but like a fucking nice version that
Yeah.
I plug into one spot on the PC, so I'm not taking up 20 ports like I'm taking up, because that is a problem. That is not good.
Now, how does that work as far as like the computer reading it?
I think it would work as in one port taking in all those things, but it wouldn't be taking up so many specific hardware spots on the computer, which I think is the issue. I need to talk to Mike about it before I do that for sure. I'll sub. Hold on. Katie, you don't have to sub. Remind me when we're getting an actual shirts off.
200.
I don't know, like episode 500.
We said no. You keep pushing it out.
I
We said
guarantee
100.
500.
We said 100. Then 100 came and passed.
Yeah, I
Then we
don't know.
said
We'll see.
200.
We'll see. Maybe one day we'll take shirts off. Maybe when I'm more confident about my body after being in the gym for a little while.
What episode do you think we'll be on when we reach our 2-year anniversary this year?
It's easy to calculate. I mean, okay, we're on episode 175 now. And our 2 years in when? November?
Yeah.
So November is what? That's 11. So we're 8 months away. We're halfway through. So 16 times 7 is 16 is 48 times 2 is 96. 96 plus 8 is 104 episodes from now. So we'll be roughly at 280, give or take 270 to 280, give or take days that we miss in between.
Ooh, we'll be close to 3.
Yeah, at the 2-year anniversary. Charlie, you're a bitch. We make fun of your body anyway. No, I know you do, but I don't care. I don't want to spend 6 doll hairs not worth a cup of coffee. Yeah, I know. Don't spend it. We're not worth it yet either. wait until we're better. we'll get better. We're still in the infancy of this thing.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't give a fuck. I got a little belly. You do. You got a little belly, all right. A lot of belly.
That's his name at Food Line, is Little Belly.
Is it actually?
His rapper name, yeah. Little Belly.
This is Big Ounce. Professional. Can't say that. Do you remember the meme?
Yeah, I put that in the group chat.
Chicken nugget scientist.
And then there was
I'll Bert Kreischer this shit. Do it. No, wait, don't. Not on the podcast.
and then there's one was like a porn historian.
Jack is like twice my size. He's
Porn
Bert is awesome.
expert.
I love Bert. Bert Kreischer is one of my favorite comedians. I love him because of who he is in real life. I feel like he's actually that guy, and like he would be super fun just to hang with.
Yeah. Are you ready?
What's Helen Keller's favorite color? Corduroy.
Well, on that note.
On that, we should end it. The Bill Burt podcast is fantastic. Guys, we're gonna rate somebody. We got fuck it, yeah, we'll rate somebody. Who's up right now? Let me find somebody that'll be fun to rate. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to the podcast channels on Twitch.
Nancy's
Actually,
alive.
no. Nancy is live. Anybody under her that we?
K Maddie.
Oh, Rickma. Rickma was here earlier. We'll raid Rickma.
Is Rigma alive?
Yep, he's live. Bye, Charlie. Bye, Craven.
Oh, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say Roundtable Gang has 4 new videos.
Yeah, but they're not live.
No, I haven't watched it yet. Oh, bro, they're already at like, hold on, they're already like 288 views a video.
Guys, we love you. Bye, boys.
Best talk show on Twitch.
We're gonna raid
I
my
feel
buddy Rickma.
personally
Everybody go in there and raid Rickma Gaming. Guys, this is like my uncle. Rickma's like the father of our online community. He's like everybody's like second dad. He's a great person. He'll be super friendly. You guys will love him. He's a great dude, and be nice to him.
Yes.
And you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for
On
the episode
Tuesday.
176. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The Ides of March are upon us.